projects to tackle some of the grandest challenges of our time. Our educational programs are diverse, whether you're into animals or agronomy, people or planet, engineering or economics, or food or family. We give you the power to change the world. Learn how you can make a difference at aces.illinois.edu.
Yeah, I know. It's officially still winter out there. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun in the sun. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea knows how to turn up your day drinking fun all year long. I mean, there's even a sun on those bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea is made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol, which goes down smooth. So whether you're knee-deep in snow or making footprints in the sand, be sure to look for Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea in the bright yellow cans. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Aw, shucks, the game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
These days, it's more important than ever to have a partner who puts safety at the forefront, a partner who understands what you're up against, a partner you can count on to get you what you need, when you need it. That's why United Rentals is here for you, combining safety, equipment, expertise, and data to help your team get the job done. United Rentals. We're here to help with the equipment and tools you need. For the store nearest you, visit unitedrentals.com or call 1-800-UR-RENTS.
All right, we go down in overtime. 75-74 Purdue. Wisconsin trying to take the lead, and Klesman hits a close-in shot to give Wisconsin the lead. 76-75, 2 seconds, 1 second. Jones with an air ball. And Wisconsin is going to the Big Ten championship game.
Wow.
And there's a lot of happy people in red in this building as the champ is knocked out on semifinal Saturday.
Hey, this is why you play the game, Brian. Best team does not always win, man. Hats off to Chucky Hepburn. This last 30 seconds, he was in Braden Smith defensively, picked up the charge.
And what set that up was Purdue's Braden Smith called for an offensive foul, and Purdue was trying to chew up as much clock as they could. There was about an 8-second differential on the clock, the shot clock and the game clock. And he was called for his 5th foul. He left the game. And then Klesman just kept posting inside, and with about 4 seconds left, hit a shot in close. And then a long three by Lance Jones of Purdue. He airmailed it into the band. And Purdue knocked out of the Big Ten tournament. And Madison North and West is pretty happy here. Purdue will be just fine, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They're
number 1 seed next week.
They'll be the overall number 1 seed. Yeah. I mean, they're the best team in the country.
And they leave, though, here in the Big Ten semifinals. Bucky Badger out there celebrating with the Badger team and cheerleaders and everything else as Wisconsin defeats Purdue 76-75. And I forget the number of games in a row that Purdue had won. It was a bunch.
A whole lot of them.
They've only lost 3 times, now 4.
The entire season, so yeah.
And so there will not be a repeat of the Big Ten championship for Purdue. Tournament and regular season.
No,
it's hard to do both.
That's okay. They don't need all of it. They don't need it all.
So Wisconsin, it's interesting. Wisconsin led the league at one point early in the Big Ten season, 8-1.
Yeah.
They were the team everybody was chasing.
And then they had a hard slide.
Started February, and they've come on strong here in March. And they're going to play for the Big Ten championship. They'll await the winner of Illinois and Nebraska. So that game just finishes. Overtime win for Wisconsin, the 5 seed. 20 points for Storr, 22 for Hepburn, 12 for Klesman, including the game winner at the end of the game. And the Boilermakers a little unsteady at the free throw line. They shot 32 to 9 free throws. 32 attempts to 9 for Wisconsin, but they missed 8 of them. 24-32, and Greg Gard and the Badgers are in the Big Ten title game tomorrow, the last game before we have Selection Sunday. So now it's Illinois' turn. They're taking on Nebraska coming up here in about 25 minutes. We will take a break. We'll come back. We'll get the keys to the game for you. We'll have the starting lineups for you once those are posted. A little time to fill here just because of the overtime game. Wisconsin into the championship game of the Big Ten. Here from Minneapolis on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the 2023-24 college athletics season? You can follow the standings of your favorite school or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. That's thedirectorscup.com and L Directors Cup on Twitter. Trophies will be awarded in June 2024 to the winning institutions in all competitive divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Hey Illini fans, it's Martin O'Donnell here to talk to you about U of I's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. LAS is home to over 70 majors, including biology, foreign languages, psychology, communication, statistics, chemistry, and much more. It's the perfect place to pursue your passions and achieve your goals. As an alum myself, I can tell you there's nothing like the power of an LAS education. Learn more by visiting go.illinois.edu/LAS.
Health Alliance is a proud sponsor of Fighting Illini basketball. Looking for winning coverage for you and your family? Health Alliance is here with the assist. In addition to comprehensive benefits and a strong provider network, Health Alliance also has a dream team of experts ready to assist you, like our 24/7 nurse helpline, our care coordination team, and a customer service team that resolves 96% of member issues on the first call. Health Alliance, many members, one alliance. Learn more about us at healthalliance.org/together.
Get ready to take your corn yields to the max with MX Series Corn by Stein. These one-of-a-kind hybrids are derived from the latest, most superior corn genetics from one of the industry's largest corn breeding programs. MX Series Corn by Stein features short-stature plants with medium to high ear placement, enabling excellent performance in high population environments, ease of harvest, and strong standability. Learn more about our time-tested short-stature corn products at steinseed.com.
At Busey Wealth Management, we're proud to partner with individuals, families, and foundations, ensuring possibilities become achievements. From preserving and enhancing your assets to securing your legacy for future generations, we're focused on your success. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
Yeah, I know. It's officially still winter out there. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun in the sun. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea knows how to turn up your day drinking fun all year long. I mean, there's even a sun on those bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea is made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol, which goes down smooth. So whether you're knee-deep in snow or making footprints in the sand, be sure to look for Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea in the bright yellow cans. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
So as they used to say on the old Andy Griffith show, surprise, surprise. Wisconsin takes out Purdue. So the Big Ten regular season champs that won the league by 3 games over Illinois, who was the 2 seed coming into the Big Ten tournament. The Boiler fans cleared out pretty quick over there across the way. But again, they've got bigger fish to fry. No disrespect to the Big Ten, but they're getting ready for the NCAA. And so they've shuffled things around here a little bit. Nebraska is on the floor warming up. Illinois is as well. And the Illini wearing the Script Illini jerseys, Script Illinois jerseys today. Nebraska is the lower seed, will be in red. All right, our keys to the game. State Farm Insurance brings you those. And let's talk about those.
First key to this game is controlling the three-point line. This is a really, really good three-point shooting team, Nebraska. And the first in the head of the snake is Kisei Tominaga. I mean, as he goes, the excitement he brings to this team, so we got to make sure we know where he is. Communication on defense, especially in transition, so we don't lose their shooters. beat them on the boards, and make sure that we continuously attack the paint, whether that's putting the ball inside with a post player or TSJ or Marcus attacking the basket. We have to put points on them, rebounds on them, and I think that'll open up our three-point shots.
Our keys to the game for surprisingly great rates, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll get the coverage you need at a price that fits your budget. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Once they post the lineups, we'll get to those. Again, if you're just joining us, first semifinal win overtime. Wisconsin scored late to tie it, to send it to overtime with Chucky Hepburn. And then Max Klesmet hit a little shot inside the lane, little floater, and knocked it down. And a three-pointer for Purdue went missing to the left. And Wisconsin plays for the Big Ten title tomorrow against Illinois or Nebraska. Let's hope it's Illinois, right? That's what we're hoping for. Yeah. So anyway, our keys to the game brought to you by State Farm Insurance. We got a little extra time here. Now we have 20 minutes till they get everything cranked up here in Minneapolis. And the Illini fans settling into the vacated seats that the Boiler fans just left. Be a lot of red for Nebraska and a lot of orange for Illinois. Should be a fun atmosphere here this afternoon for the Illini in Nebraska. The winner gets Wisconsin tomorrow afternoon here in Minneapolis. Back with more in a moment as we continue on our pregame show, the More Than Meets the Eye pregame show from Learfield.
Health Alliance is a proud sponsor of Fighting Illini basketball. Looking for winning coverage for you and your family? Health Alliance is here with the assist. In addition to comprehensive benefits and a strong provider network, Health Alliance also has a dream team of experts ready to assist you, like our 24/7 nurse helpline, our care coordination team, and a customer service team that resolves 96% of member issues on the first call. Health Alliance, many members, one alliance. Learn more about us at healthalliance.org/together.
What's the big deal? Where can you get pizza, bread twists, specialty chicken, and more for just $5.99 each?
Is it at Domino's?
He hands off hand-tossed pizza and a marble cookie brownie. He's going!
There's a lot of variety on the radio and at Domino's, too, where you can
mix and match 2 or more. $5.99 each at Domino's.
2-item minimum. Pan pizza, bone-in wings, and bread bowls will be extra. Ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
At the College of Aces, we are changing the future one student at a time. Our faculty, researchers, and students are delving into cutting-edge projects to tackle some of the grandest challenges of our time. Our educational programs are diverse, whether you're into animals or agronomy, people or planet, engineering or economics, or food or family. We give you the power to change the world. Learn how you can make a difference at aces.illinois.edu.
Here we go. It's game time.
The paint, short jumper, good! Count it, and a foul. How do you like that?
On the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Drive to the basket. With a left-handed tomahawk slam.
Fighting Illini basketball is brought to you by
your local Ford dealers. Also by Carl, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. The tip is moments away. Now let's go courtside. Here's the voice of the Fighting Illini, Brian Barnhart.
Hey, it's semifinal Saturday for the Fighting Illini as they take on the Nebraska Cornhuskers, the 2 seed against the 3 seed. And the Illini will battle the Huskers here coming up in about 15 minutes. As the first game today went to Wisconsin in overtime. They beat Purdue. And so Wisconsin awaits the winner of this game, not Purdue. Purdue will get ready to be the number 1 seed in the tournament starting tomorrow, of course, with the Selection Sunday show. But they lost just for the 4th time this year. Illinois is 24-8, 14-6. They went during the regular season. Nebraska, the 3 seed, 23-9. In a lot of ways, a record-setting season for Nebraska. You have to understand, Nebraska football for years and years was the standard for college football. Basketball was kind of always lurking in the background there. And they had some good years. Danny Nee in the early 90s competed for some Big 8 championships, but they have not had a lot of success over the years, had never made it to the Big Ten semifinals, and they are here today as the opponent for the Fighting Illini. Good to have you with us. Brian Barnhart with Deion Thomas. Scott Beatty filling in for Ed Bond. We've got Michael Tackett in Jefferson City, so we've got a little time to fill here as that first game went overtime between the Badgers and the Boilermakers, and not a surprise that, I mean, it was a surprise Wisconsin won. Right. But then again, when you think about the top 4 or 5 teams in the Big Ten, maybe it shouldn't be.
Yeah, it should not be. But, Purdue is, I will say, it's clearly the best team in the Big Ten. Mm-hmm. But ourselves, Illinois, Wisconsin are right there, especially when things are going right and the teams are playing at full strength. And this was one of those games where I think Wisconsin had a great game plan. They executed that game plan, which kept them close. And as you know, they were going back and forth, 2 points here, 1 point here, as far as the lead. And then at the end, the right team, I wouldn't say the right team, the team that had the ball last made the best shot. And they were able to close out Purdue, which hopefully we'll be meeting them tomorrow.
Yep, the Illini won 8 straight against Nebraska, although the last one was not easy. In overtime in Champaign, Tominaga had 31 for Nebraska. Illinois was up 10 late in that game, but had that lead get away late. Fortunately, I think it was Marcus Damas that got fouled on a baseline shot attempt and had a chance to win the game with 2 free throws in regulation. Made 1 out of 2, and then we went overtime, and the Illini eventually won that game 87-84. Hawkins had 20 in that game. Shannon had 18. Damask had 19. Rogers had 8 points and 14 rebounds. Tominaga 31. Rink Mass, the transfer from Bradley, had 22. And Juwan Gary had a double-double, 12 and 11 for the Nebraska Cornhuskers in that game. Illinois coming off a scare last night. They beat Ohio State, had to rally from 10 down at the midway point of the second half to win it 77-74. Nebraska beat Indiana last night handily, 93-66. They led 50-27 at the half. Tominaga had 18 in the first half alone, including a big shot at the end of the half. And he wound up with 23 points in the game. Bryce Williams had 23. Jamarcus Lawrence had 15 for Fred Hoiberg's Cornhuskers, and they hit 14 threes in that game. They've had 1 loss since February 10th, and that was at Ohio State. And it's interesting, just the way the schedule works. Illinois won a game at the end of January in Columbus against Ohio State.
Right.
And the next opponent they played was Nebraska. So here we are again. We just played Ohio State last night. And a short night for the guys. They had to wait until the Nebraska game was basically down to the final 5 minutes just to make sure that they did win. And then they started their prep, and they worked on it. They walked over here to the Target Center for a shoot-around early this morning. Very short walk, about a 3-minute walk. And then got ready to go, watch some more film today at breakfast, and they're set to go. So.
Well, like I know.
Turnaround.
When you're in the 10, especially in a tournament time, but you're in the Big Ten, you're always watching your opponent anyway. So you pretty much know what they want to do. So this is a point in time where you're really concentrating on what you do and making sure that you are very good and on point and focused on what you do. And then you go over the tendencies of the other team. So like you mentioned, quick walkthroughs, but you have to make sure that you are zeroed in on what needs to take place.
Well, Tominaga gets a lot of headlines, and I think the thing that people like about him is he's having fun out there.
Oh, yeah.
When he's playing. He's just playing the joy of the game.
Yes. And you're right. I mean, and that's what this is supposed. This is, we look at this. There's a lot of things and a lot of changes that are going on in college basketball right now. But this is a game. This is the one we grew up playing, having fun on the basketball court before everyone started thinking about, NIL deals and all of this stuff. And he plays like he's that little kid on the court just having fun. And it is. It's infectious. And that's one of the fun things about watching him and this Nebraska team play.
He was a second-team All-Big Ten player. Rink Mass, the transfer from Bradley, was a third-team All-Big Ten player, 6 times this year with double-doubles. He had a huge game against Ohio State with 34. And then you've got Alec, the transfer from New Mexico, who has a sister on the Nebraska volleyball team, came back to Lincoln in his hometown.
Right.
He's got the great hair. He's got a long hair.
Does it, man.
And he plays like his hair is on fire. He really does, doesn't he?
He's out. He's their Ty Rogers. I mean, he just does not stop moving. He flies around. He, does all of the dirty work. He's like the Dennis Rodman of Nebraska with better hair. I mean, he needs to be in the commercial, Head and Shoulders commercials with Troy Polamalu. I mean, that's how nice his hair is.
Let's get to our starting lineups, brought to you by your Central Illinois Toyota dealer. And for the Illini, Terrence Shannon, of course, Ty Rogers, Marcus Damas, Quincy Guerrier, and Coleman Hawkins. Shannon with 28 in the game last night against Ohio State, 21.9 points a game. He's also got 57 assists, 25 blocks, and 23 steals. Marcus Damas, who had a tough shooting night last night, 3 for 16, had 7 points, one of the few times in the last couple of months he hasn't scored in double figures. But he's averaging about 16 a game, all Big Ten first team. 111 assists on the year for Marcus. Wow. Also starting tonight, Quincy Guerrier, 10.1 points a game, 6.5 rebounds. He leads the team in total rebounds with 212. Ty Rogers, 6'6" sophomore, Saginaw, Michigan. Boy, was he good last night. 6.7 points a game, 5.5 rebounds, 66 assists, 14 blocks on the year. And Coleman Hawkins, 6'10", 230 senior from Sacramento, California, 5.9 points a game and 3.4 rebounds. For the Nebraska Cornhuskers, Bryce Williams will get a start, 12.8 points a game. He scored 23 in their win over Indiana last night. 5.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Keisei Tominaga, 14.8. You thought his average might be higher, but it wasn't. 14.8, but he is a load. He had 31 in Champaign back at the start of February. Jawan Gary, 11.9 points a game, 6.2 rebounds. Rink Mass, 12.4 and 7.8 with 3.5 assists. He's a good point center, if you will. Gets rid of that ball. And Josiah Alec, he's played in 31 games, 7.1 points a game, 5.5 rebounds. And as you mentioned, very similar numbers to Ty Rogers. And Williams is 6'7", Gary 6'6". Tominaga at 6'2", with a quick trigger. Mast at 6'10", and Alec at 6'8". So the two teams similar in a lot of the positions. As far as it goes in the matchup today. Semifinal Saturday. We'll check some other games, too, from the other tournaments. Of course, tomorrow the finale. Wisconsin awaits the winner of this game coming up, Illinois and Nebraska. Do want to mention to our affiliates, because we have some extra time here, we are going to go ahead. We've got a bonus break. It'll be a network break. We'll go ahead and take it. 2 minutes in length, and then we'll come back and get closer to the start of this one. We're a little delayed because of the overtime game between Wisconsin and Purdue that Wisconsin just won by a point a few minutes ago. We'll come back after this 2-minute network timeout. Back to Minneapolis in a moment as we continue on Illini basketball from Learfield.
2 million brain cells die every minute during a stroke. Carl Health wants to remind you of the 6 simple signs of a stroke. We call it Be Fast, and it stands for balance lost, eyes blurred, faces drooping, arms are weak, speech is slurred, and terrible headache. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Be fast, and together we can save lives. Learn more at carl.org/stroke.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network, now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
Accumulation, preservation, generation. At Busey Bank, these are the principles we use to build meaningful financial partnerships with our clients and their families. With sound advice and vast resources, partner with Busey for a personalized approach to your legacy. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
We're back at Minneapolis here at the Target Center. And we've got a few minutes to fill here, just another 6 minutes or so. As Nebraska's retaken the floor in their red jerseys, the Illini in the home white is the higher seed. Again, our starting lineups were brought to you by your Central Illinois Toyota dealer. We'll have the tip-off here coming up in just a moment. First game today, Wisconsin with the win over the Purdue Boilermakers. Let's pause 10 seconds to allow our network stations to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station ID on Illinois basketball from Learfield. Brian Barnhart with Deion Thomas. We are back here in Minneapolis at the Target Center. Two teams on the floor. We'll have the second semifinal coming up. In my days doing baseball, we call this rain delay theater because the first game went overtime, so we had all this extra time. So we got 3 or 4 minutes here. Mike Kegley with Illini guys is here. What do you make of that first game? That was something, huh?
That was exciting down to the final second. It was a lot of fun, and now the doorway is open for the Illini. Just have to take care of business in this game.
Yeah, well, the Purdue guys just left, and they were saying, well, it might be a blessing in disguise. They get a little bit of rest. I know coaches don't like to think that way, but those of us out there can think about it because Purdue's going to be fine regardless of what happened today.
Yeah, they are, but the Illini have an opportunity to really lock up a 3 seed potentially today. It would be fantastic to see them do that. The first Illini team to be a 3 seed since 1988, I believe.
So you think they can get to the 3 line?
I think they can, but they need a victory today. And boy, Nebraska is shooting well, and they feel confident, and I think it'll be a great matchup.
Yeah, has anybody figured out how to guard Tominaga yet? Have you seen anybody?
I think you have to hope he misses. I think that's the big thing.
Mike Kegley with the Illini guys with us here as we await the start of this on our start of the game in a few minutes, the second semifinal of the day. I know you're probably charting all the Selection Sunday stuff. We're all kind of guessing till the committee actually does it, but any hints, anything you're hearing about where Illinois might be sent?
That changes on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You keep seeing, Spokane, Pittsburgh. Obviously, the higher you move up in the seed line, the better it gets for you location-wise. So, again, another reason to get your fingers crossed.
Yeah. What do you make of that game last night for Illinois? That was a grinder.
I thought that was it showed you what type of team Illinois is. They have a, quote, bad, unquote, offensive game. They score 77 points, and Domask and Coleman Hawkins have challenging games. This is a very talented Illini team, and it was nice to see the defense lock them up last night.
Well, Coleman Hawkins was good when he needed to be.
Yes, he was, I tell you. I told him that in the locker room, too.
Yeah. Mike Kegley with us, a couple more minutes from Illini guys. We'll tell you how you can read their stuff, but man, this tournament's fun, isn't it? I didn't know what it might be like. I figured Wisconsin would have a lot of people just because it's a neighboring state. Nebraska's brought a lot of people.
The Nebraska fans are a very loyal group of people. You have to give them credit for that. And the Illini fans made a nice showing last night. There was a loud Ohio State fan group, but I think the Illini fans drowned them out. That was good.
I think you're right. What do you expect in this game today? High scoring?
I think it's going to be, I think one team's going to score in the 80s, the other team's going to score in the 70s, and I'm thinking Illinois is going to make it to the 80s.
Right. Tell us about Illini Guys.
IlliniGuys.com is where you can get all of the information, what's going on behind the scenes with the Illini. All the sports, you go to IlliniGuys.com, hit the free registration. We don't charge you till the 7th day. You will love it. And if you go back into the message boards, that's where you can talk and argue with Illini fans all over the world.
All right. Very good, Mike. Thank you
sir.
very much. Appreciate you filling a little time for us. Thank you. Very good. Mike Kegley with Illini Guys covering, of course, we've got a lot of great reporters here. And the News Gazette, Scott Ritchie's here, of course, and others that are covering the team, and some of those I think are back in the media room right now listening to Greg Gard and his teammates. So Mike was available to us right there, so we appreciate him coming by for a couple of minutes. Two teams warming up. Again, the winner gets Wisconsin. Let's check some other scores, shall we, Mr. Thomas?
I shall. I will get those
going on out there. The Big Ten is in the semifinal mode. A couple of the conferences, the Big 12, for instance, has their championship game today, as is the case with the ACC. SEC will have their championship tomorrow. Again, Wisconsin knocks off number 3 Purdue in the Big Ten semi, 76-75. Some other games, A10 games are in there. It looks like Duquesne over St. Bonaventure early, 16-11. Texas A&M leads Florida 10-3 very early. The Ivy League championship, Brown gets it, 90-81. Some of the other tournament games and some other games coming up. Big 12 as well. SEC. That may have been from last night. I don't know. We're getting into some of those dates. But anyway, we'll check them out throughout the day and follow along as we dwindle down the number of teams that are left playing before the NCAA tournament. Selection Sunday, of course. We'll find out tomorrow where the Illini are headed. Found it interesting. Mike thought we might get a 3 seed at some point if we can win this game and maybe win tomorrow.
And I would agree with him. I think Illinois is right on the cusp of that 3 seed, especially if they win this Big Ten tournament championship. I think they will solidify that 3 seed for them. I think we're firmly in that 4 position, and it's just a matter of how you close it out.
All right, the Illini about to be introduced. Big contingent of Nebraska fans and Illinois fans, although I think Nebraska's probably got us outnumbered. I don't like to admit that very often, but
doesn't happen very often, Brian.
Very often, I say now. The Illini with Terrence Shannon, Ty Rogers, Marcus Damas, Quincy Guerrier, Coleman Hawkins, Bryce Williams, Keisei Tominaga, Jawan Gary, Rink Mast, and Josiah Alec, the starters for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Let's check in on who's listening today and where they're listening. We've got a couple of minutes here before they start the game. The Village is in Florida with us. Section 236 here in the building. Listening through the Varsity app. We appreciate that. Lyle Township with us. Belleville, Illinois. Katy, Texas. Richland, Washington State. Section 120 here on the drive home from Branson. Cold but sunny Arizona listening in today. Glenview, Illinois. Lodi, Wisconsin. Newark, Ohio. Troy, Illinois. WRMJ Aledo, where they're listening in Sherrard, Illinois. Liberty, Illinois. Listening from beautiful rural Shelby County today. Teutopolis. Beautiful Meinhardt Dairy Farm, they say, on my deck in Broadwell. Fulton, Illinois. Princeton, Illinois, with us today. From Huff Hall today, they say.
Nice.
Somebody says on the top of a mountain in the middle of a rainforest.
Even better.
That's interesting. Newton, Iowa. Packaging homemade venison sausages in St. Joe.
I want some.
Listening at WSOY in Decatur. Driving back to Champaign County through Indiana and Illinois, San Antonio. Somebody with headphones on at a party for my daughter's friend at Chick-fil-A in Fairview Heights, Illinois. They say Illinois corn is better than Nebraska corn. How about that? Stuttgart, Germany. Portsmouth, Virginia. Birmingham, Alabama. Antioch, Illinois. They say streaming and nervous. Monticello, Toledo, Brazil. Bartelso, Illinois. Osco, Illinois. WROK, Mountain Home, Arkansas. And good to have all those folks with us as we get ready to tip this one off here in Minneapolis. The winner gets Wisconsin tomorrow. Big Ten championship game at 2:30. The Illini will go with the same lineup they've had in recent weeks. Nebraska in the red. One team in red has already won today. Let's hope the other one does not.
I'm with you on that one, Brian.
The Illini in the script Illinois jerseys as they take the floor here just after 3 o'clock. A bit of a delay. Terrence Shannon, as he tends to do, testing out the ball. He flings it up towards the ceiling and then underhanded flip to the referees. Tominaga now checking it. Well, I guess they're the official inspectors out there. Illinois 24-8. Nebraska 23-9. The winner gets Wisconsin.
It's funny the rituals that people have for across the sports.
All right, here we go. Josiah Alec and Quincy Guerrier. Alec at 6'8", so is Quincy. And the Big Ten semifinal number 2 about to get started once the TV folks say we can go. And the game delayed about a half hour after the scheduled time just because of an overtime game that Wisconsin won over Purdue. Everybody waiting, standing and waiting. It's like waiting on a bus here to arrive. Now it's interesting. Damask and Shannon are going to switch sides of the floor. Now they start to go back. Now they're all kind of gathered up. The players are just talking to each other in a straight line. Now the official comes in. All right, says, guys, let's get in position. And Big Ten semifinal number 2.
They don't move again.
Don't move again. Here we go. We're going to toss it in the air. Guerrier and Alec. And finally, after the first game goes overtime, we're underway in game 2. And the Illini have it. And Marcus Damask will take it left to right as we look at it here in Minneapolis at the Target Center. Ty Rogers, top of the key, guarded by Rink Mast. Now to Shannon. Shannon, guarded by his man Bryce Williams, gets a pick, throws it left to Mast, left corner to Hawkins, ball fake, dribbles back out, 10 to shoot. Opening possession of the game, Hawkins dribbling, now to Damask, gonna shoot. Nope, he's gonna pass to Hawkins with 2, and he stepped on the sideline. Very hesitant first possession for Illinois.
Very discombobulated that first possession, and wasn't anything that Nebraska did. I just think we just didn't get in the flow of what we wanted to get into early.
Nebraska in the opening possession of the game for them. Gary to Rink Mast, the former Bradley Brave. Pull up from 15, right elbow is good. And Rink Mast draws the first blood for Nebraska. 2-0 Huskers. 19:15 to go, first half. Just underway here at the Target Center. Pretty full today. A lot of red and some orange as well. Here is Damask, top of the key. Left side gets it to Ty Rogers. Bad pass deflected to Hawkins. Thought about a 3. Now he's going to pass it with 8 to Damask. Drives. Baseline cut off. Now to Hawkins. Drives with 3, 2, 1. Put it up and in. Coleman to Hawkins with a basket as he drove down the lane. Well, we've milked the clock twice. 2-2. 18:43 to go in the half. Mast fires for 3 left wing, and he got it. He can shoot it. He's a lot like Coleman in that regard. And it's 5-2 Nebraska.
Yeah, got to have a little bit shorter help on Mast tonight, or switch it. Mast doesn't, he's not a killer down in the post. Big body and can score. Maybe we look at possibly switching that.
The Mast to Hawkins, left wing 3, tries to answer short. Rebound fought for, and Mast has it for Nebraska. They're up 5-2. Picking up Tominaga is Damask. Tominaga with a floater with the left hand, rattled in and out. Halfway down and came out. Rebound to Illinois. Here comes Damask, middle of the court. Thought about a 3. Hawkins faking a 3. Back to Marcus. Top of the key, drive on Mast. Pass right wing Shannon, out top Guerrier. 3 ball, missed it. Rebound underneath to Damask. Put it up and in with the left hand.
Wait for Ty Rogers to keep it alive down there, fighting on the boards. And then they find the big fella. MD finishes it off.
Yep, 5-4 Nebraska by 1. In the early going, here's a near steal by Hawkins. Deflects it to Tominaga, who picks it up at midcourt. Left side in the red to Gary. Hands it off to Alec. Now to Mass to Tominaga. Tominaga back to Rink Mass. Top of the key three. Missed it. Rebound Marcus to Mass. Outlet Shannon. Here he goes. Down the lane. Shovels left corner. Hawkins for three. Missed it. Rebound Nebraska. Bryce Williams coming down court. Underhanded shovel to Gary. Layup. Missed it. Put a foul. Jawan Gary will go to the line, the transfer from Alabama, who averages 12 a game. He had 11 points last night. He's the transfer from Alabama. Bryce Williams, the transfer from Charlotte. Of course, Tominaga from Japan. And C.J. Welcher comes off the bench. He started his career at Xavier.
Fred's done a really good job. And then bringing in Mass as well. Got a bunch of guys that transferred in, guys that have experience from other locations, and they've come in, and as you see, turn that season around turn the year around really quickly for them.
Free throw is short for Jawan Gary, a 66% foul shooter. Nebraska is a team right up there, fourth in the Big Ten in free throw percentage. 5-4 Nebraska, 17-11 for the first half. Second free throw is good for Jawan Gary. And Nebraska's lead is 2 at 6-4. Teams feeling each other out. They met once during the regular season in Champaign, and Illinois won in overtime. The Mask, left wing, Gary, a three ball, air ball. Taken out of there by Nebraska. Gary ahead to Bryce Williams. Williams, left corner to Alec, wasn't ready for the pass, and it sails into Photographer's Row. Turnover, Nebraska.
Alec wasn't even looking that time.
No, he was.
I like the shots from Coleman. I like the shots from Quincy, but I would like to see a little bit more ball movement before we get into just taking the quick threes, because I think we can beat this team off the dribble and find easier shots.
They thought they might get quite a few three attempts today if they move it around. Hawkins left corner to Gary, 6'4" Nebraska. 16:38 to go first half. Right wing Shannon. Shannon guarded by Alex, shoots it over him for three, and nothing but net for Terrence Shannon.
Splash.
Knocks it down, splash down, 7-6 Illinois.
He gets into that, T-J gets into that little rhythm dribble, boy, and you're in trouble.
First lead of the game for Illinois at 7-6. Shannon guarding Tominaga. Here's Mass spinning his way down the lane against Hawkins. Maybe hook with a left hand is good. Rink Mast with 7 early, and it's 8-7 Nebraska as we seesaw back and forth in this one. 16:03 for the half. Damas jump pass, right corner. Shannon feeling it for three more. Yes. And he's hot early. He's hit a couple. He has 6. And the Illini lead is 2 at 10-8. Shannon back-to-back threes.
And that's what I was talking about right there.
Here's a drive by Bryce Williams with a layup. Put it up and down. He has his first 2, and it's 10-10.
Get in the lane and spray it out, and you'll be able to find open opportunities for guys.
Bad pass by Damask. Had a dribble to the floor and stolen by Nebraska. Turnover Illinois. Driving Bryce Williams. Pass in the corner to Alec. Out top Tominaga. Missed it. Rebound. Gary. Put it up and in for Nebraska. Gary with 3. And the Nebraska lead is 12-10. Both teams shooting well, over 50%. Nebraska over 60% in the early going. Rogers across the line, 12-10 Nebraska. 4 lead changes already. Get used to that, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Damas, Hawkins, top of the key. Got a shorter Tominaga on him. Now to Damas. Inside to Rogers, left baseline. Guarded by Gary. Sprays it right corner. Gary, 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Short jumper. Yes. Good for Quincy Guerrier. Did not score last night. Had 4 rebounds. He has his first 2 of the tournament. Ties the game at 12. Gary answering at the other end for 3. Short. Missed it. Rebound. Alec. And a blocking foul on Illinois. Is hitting the floor is Quincy Guerrier. Blocking foul. And with that, we get the under-16 timeout. Illinois, Nebraska, a good one early. 12-12. The Illini and the Huskers on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Illini fans, it's Martin O'Donnell here to talk to you about U of I's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. LAS is home to over 70 majors, including biology, foreign languages, psychology, communication, statistics, chemistry, and much more. It's the perfect place to pursue your passions and achieve your goals. As an alum myself, I can tell you there's nothing like the power of an LAS education. Learn more by visiting go.illinois.edu/LAS.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the 2023-24 college athletic season? You can follow the standings of your favorite school or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. That's thedirectorscup.com and L Directors Cup on Twitter. Trophies will be awarded in June 2024 to the winning institutions in all competitive divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Size, speed, unwavering work ethic, and a drive to succeed. Illini coaches look for it with recruits. You look for it too when it comes to land care equipment. With AHW's Build and Price tool, you can create the exact John Deere lawn tractor, compact tractor, or gator, and add the attachments you need to take on any task. Plus, you can determine your own down payment and financing. Try the Build and Price tool at ahwllc.com. Proud sponsor of the Fighting Illini.
Now you have an expert to help you create the kitchen and bathroom of your dreams. Kim Udy has joined Kirchner Building Centers and is ready to work some magic in your home. From basic remodeling to complete layout renovations or brand new construction. She's ready to assist with cabinets, countertops, paint, flooring, and more. Kim is available to homeowners and contractors throughout East Central Illinois and the Champaign-Urbana area. Call 217-495-1505. Your vision becomes a reality with Kim Udy and Kirchner Building Centers.
Gets Wisconsin tomorrow at 2:30. Final game of the Big Ten tournament. The Illini winners last night over Ohio State. Nebraska blew out Indiana. Right now we're dead even at 12. What do you see so far?
Like you said, a little give and take, figuring everyone out. There's nothing they haven't given much on either end. A couple big shots by TSJ. He is continuing to be hot from last night. What I would like to see on the offensive end is a little bit more ball movement. I think we've had a few quick three-point shots that I don't consider good shots because I think this is a team we can drive. And if we drive them, then we'll be able to spray it out for even better shots.
Justin Harmon checks in the game. Luke Goody is in for the Illini, wearing the white with the script Illinois. Nebraska to inbound. Jamarcus Lawrence, the sophomore from Plainfield, New Jersey, out top to Jawan Gary. Now to Mass, shoots a left wing three and got it. I didn't think that was going in, but he hit it. He's got 10 already. And it's 15-12 Nebraska.
It did not look like it was going in. I'll tell you, this is one of those situations right now, Brett. I would really like to see Dane in to force Mass to have to play defense.
Here's a drive by Harmon, right baseline, missed it. Ball on the floor, rebound Nebraska. Bryce Williams up the court. He was hot early against Indiana yesterday. To Mass, puts it on the deck against Hawkins, put it up and missed it. Great rebound on the weak side to Mass. Outlet Shannon, 15-12 Nebraska. 14 minutes to go in the first half. Goody, left wing Hawkins, spins it in the corner to Harmon. Back to Coleman, now to Harmon on the left wing. Justin Harmon back to Hawkins, out top, hesitates, now to Damas, 12 to shoot, drives, lost the handle. Saved by Shannon though, cuts to the rim, put it up, missed it, but he was fouled. And Shannon saved the possession there.
Yeah, great job by Terrence being aware and picking up that loose ball and then driving it to the basket and putting the foul on Mass. As I was mentioning earlier, Mass we got to make him play D because he's such an efficient player that if he has his legs at the end of the game, he can make just about any shot you talk about.
Look who's coming in, Dane Danger.
Exactly. Got to make the big fella work.
Shannon with 6 early. Now he's got 7. He made 10 of 11 free throws last night. Hawkins out. Danger in, who was one of the stars, maybe if not the star of the game last night. 15-13 Nebraska. 13:44 to go first half. Second free throw for TJ, who was an 80% foul shooter. Up and down. Now he's in good form today. 15-14, Nebraska by 1. Largest lead for Illinois, 2. Largest lead for Nebraska, 3. Rink Mast already with 10 points. Sam Hoiberg is checked in, gets it to Mast, shoots a 3 and knocked down another one. Well, we got to figure this out because Mast gives Nebraska its biggest lead at 4. 18-14. He's already got 13 of their points. Damask, cross court, Harmon, left corner, Goody, 3-ball, hit the side of the basket. Loose ball, Nebraska. Coming down court, Hoiberg. Now with it, Bryce Williams. Williams back out top to Mass. Somebody cover him, please. Mass backing his way down, baby hook short. Rebound on the floor, scrapping for it. And a possession tie-up, possession arrow to Nebraska. With 13:02 to go in the half, Nebraska up 18-14.
And that's the thing right there. Well, as we saw, this is the second shot around the basket that Mass did not make. I mean, he's not an athlete. He's not going to explode over you. So if you contest shots, it's difficult for him to get the ball really over guys. But give that kid an opportunity to spot up and shoot the ball, oh, you're dead in the water.
His high game this year was 34 against Ohio State, and he's on pace for that right now, as Rogers is going to check in for Marcus Damask. So it's Rogers, Shannon, Danger, Goody, and Harmon on the floor. Inbound, caught in front of us by Juwan Gary. Here's a long three by Mast again. He missed that one. Goody screens him out and grabs the rebound. Rogers ahead to Shannon. 18-14 Nebraska. Rogers drives, right baseline, shot up, banked it short, fights for his own rebound, can't get it. Gary with the outlet for Nebraska. Coming down court, Jamarcus Lawrence into the game. 18-14 Huskers. Lawrence with a drive, layup, got it. Up and around and under his first two of the game. He had 15 last night, and the Huskers have a 6-point lead. This game will ebb and flow, let me tell you. Rogers out top, Goody, left corner, Shannon. Too hard. Rebound, Goody saves it, throws it in the backcourt. Shannon to run it down. They say over and back. Turnover, Illinois. Goody with an impressive rebound, but threw it over his shoulder. The two coaches working the sideline. Both wearing kind of cotton white tops today. Co-coach of the year in the Big Ten, Fred Hoiberg, was an assistant GM for the Timberwolves. He played with the Timberwolves, the Bulls, and the Pacers. First 2 years, his Husker teams went 7 and 20-something. 7-25, 7-20. And now 20-14 Nebraska, 12-17 for the game, and Moretti checks into the game. Here's a drive to the basket, and a foul as Gary was fouled by Goody right near the Big Ten logo. Foul on the Illini gives them 3. Goody his first. And Nebraska will inbound again. Illinois, no field goals the last 2:40. They're down 6. 20-14. Nebraska inbound. Tominaga. Shannon on him like glue. Tominaga can't fire. Out top to Hoiberg, guarded by Moretti. Layup, got it.
Tough shot.
Sam Hoiberg with a tough shot. The coach's son. Nebraska opens up an 8-point lead. Under 12 minutes to go in the first half. Nebraska shooting 56%. Shannon has 8 points early. Handles it top of the key. Down the lane. Euro step. Foul on the way in. Foul on Nebraska. With that, we'll get the under 12 timeout. 11:50 to go. First half. Nebraska shooting it quite well. 56%. They're on a 7-0 run. The Illini haven't hit a field goal in 3 minutes. We'll come back with more from Minneapolis after this timeout on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
2 million brain cells die every minute during a stroke. Carle Health wants to remind you of the 6 simple signs of a stroke. We call it Be Fast, and it stands for balance lost, eyes blurred, faces drooping, arms are weak, speech is slurred, and terrible headache. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Be fast, and together we can save lives. Learn more at carle.org/stroke.
Fighting Illini fans, be sure to take advantage of this exclusive offer on Cooper Tires from Neil Tire and Auto Service. You just became an instant winner. Provide the code ILCOOP30 at any Neil Tire store to receive $30 off any set of 4 Cooper tires plus a free alignment check. Again, the code is ILCOOP30. That's ILCOOP30. This offer will expire April 1st, 2024, so stop by Neil Tire to take advantage of this special offer. And remember, Illini fans, nothing beats a Neil deal. With a strong foundation and commitment to quality, IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together, we are building the Illini.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
This week's Prairie Farm Scholar Athlete of the Week, Tate Costa from men's gymnastics, career high in 4 events against number 3 Michigan, ultimately won the Big Ten Gymnast of the Week, the sophomore with a 3.7 GPA. Prairie Farms, from our family to yours. Nebraska, 7-0 run here. Rick Mast with 13 points. He had 22 in the overtime win for Illinois, scoring for the Huskers. Tominaga had 31. Tominaga yet to score. He's only taken one shot, a couple of shots actually. But how do we get this kind of adjusted again, down 22-14?
Well, it's really, like I said in the keys to the game, we have to attack the paint. We're not attacking the paint right now. I mean, we look at the number of three-point shots. We have 13 shots total. 8 of them have come from the three. We got to get to the basket. You know, I called for Dane to come inside. Dane didn't even sniff the ball. Put the ball inside. Now you contract the defense, and now you're able to get the other outside shots. Love what Terrence is doing right now. He's taking the shots that are good shots. He's attacked the basket and picked up fouls on guys when he didn't have that. But we got to find better flow. Ball has to move and pop around a little bit better, and I think that starts by getting the ball inside.
Shannon has 8 of Illinois' 14 points. Mast has 13 of Nebraska's 22. Shannon, first free throw is good. He's 3 for 3 for the day. We're at 11:50 on the clock, first half, 22-15 Nebraska. And these two teams played a high-scoring overtime game, 87-84, that Illinois won back in early February. Shannon, second one, is good.
Yes, sir.
Hit them both. And 22-16. We got to get a stop on this end, though. Illini with danger, Damas, Rogers, Shannon, Hawkins. There's a drive and a shot and an alley-oop and a dunk for Josiah Alec. He got free, slammed it in. 6'8", 230-pound senior, former New Mexico Lobo. 24-16 is the Nebraska lead. Rogers inside the paint, backing his way down to Mass. 15-footer rimmed out. Rogers keeps it alive, and then he gets fouled on the baseline. Boy, Rogers, as he did last night, jumping in there for the rebound. Skies in. Foul on Jawan Gary.
Yeah, we got to have better communication, Brian. Dane gets back screen. Nobody says anything. No one helps. I don't know. We'll step behind here. And I know the coaching staff has these guys prepared, so they need to wake up mentally.
24-16. Here's a little lob on the inbound. Rogers to Shannon. Put it up and in. Well-designed play. And the Illini back within 6 at 24-18. Here is Lawrence. Out top to Mast. Hawkins jumps out on him. Now to Hoiberg. Drives against Damas. Underhanded pass Mast. Right wing Tominaga for 3. Too long. Rebound. Karams to Coleman Hawkins. Illini down 6 with the ball. 10:55 for the half. Damas thought about a 3. Now to Shannon, who will fire it for 3. And he's the only guy not hesitant right now. He just fires it away. He's on fire again. And the Illini have cut it to 3. 24-21. Shannon with 15. Here is Lawrence. Pull-up jumper from 16. Good. Jamarcus Lawrence. His second basket. He has 4. 26-21 Nebraska. Here is Damas. Back to Hawkins. Top of the key. Right corner Shannon. He's got the hot hand. Hoiberg is on him. Now to Hawkins. Coleman hands to Shannon. Shannon dribble drive. Running left-hander short. Rebound Sam Hoiberg. They want to run Tominaga. Drives on Damas. Shot up and got it. Tominaga with his first two. The ball hung on the rim. It goes in. Nebraska's lead is 7. We go end to end. Shannon, right wing three. Short. Rebound, Tominaga. A little quick. 28-21, Nebraska by 7. 9:52 to go, first half. Good pace on this one. Nebraska's hit 5 of their last 6. Now Shannon steals it from Tominaga. Coming down the court of the Illini on the break. Hawkins out top. Guerrier. 3-ball. Too hard. Rebound, Rogers. They'll reset it. Another offensive rebound. The team leader in that category is Rogers. 9.5 for the half. 28-21 Nebraska. Here is Shannon. Pull up for 3. Feeling it. He's got another one. And Shannon, or is it a 2?
No,
they give him a 2.
It's a deuce, but that's a good shot over the short air. Tominaga offers no chance or resistance.
Shannon already with 17. 11 straight points for TJ. Keeping the Illini close. Tominaga head fake. Goes around Shannon. Fires for 3 and got it. He got Shannon in the air. Tominaga with 5 all of a sudden. 31-23, Nebraska by 8. That is their biggest lead. Damask out top, Guerrier, right corner, Shannon drives, baseline, shot up, go down,
didn't get it.
Fouled on the way in. He'll shoot a pair.
But again, he's playing so decisive. He's not thinking, getting to the basket, driving when he's supposed to, doing the right thing. We need everybody else to pick up and be his same energy.
Rink Mass, by the way, with 2 fouls now. So Fred Hoiberg has a decision to make here. Nebraska with a total of 4 fouls. Illinois whistled for 3. 8:52 to go, first half. Nebraska with the lead. Shannon with the first free throw, and it's good. And he's up to 18 points already. And Mast will sit down.
Best player on the floor, acting like the best player on the floor.
Tominaga's hit a couple of shots. Mast will sit down. Bryce Williams is out there. Hoiberg's out there. Jawan Gary is out there. They've gone smaller here. Shannon with the second of 2 foul shots. And he missed that one. Rebound to the corner. Tominaga. 1 out of 2 for Shannon, his first miss. The Illini for the game, 5 out of 6. And here is Nebraska with the ball, right to left in the red, leading 31-24. Tominaga now to Hoiberg. Hoiberg out top to Bryce Williams. To Alec, Josiah Alec. Hands it off to Hoiberg. Step back, 3 over to Mass. Rimmed it. Rebound, tipped up by Hawkins. He was fouled by Alec. Trying to knock it away from him.
Yeah, good block out by Coleman on that series. You know, and a well-deserved rest right here for TSJ with Harmon coming in the game. But now, with him on the bench, somebody got to pick up. We got to get back to better ball movement, get it inside to Marcus. We got to do something to put some points on the board.
Nebraska's hit 6 of their last 8. They lead it 31-24. Illinois had a 2-point lead at 10-8. 8:25 to go first half. Right wing Harmon. Bounce pass to Mask. Guarded by Hoiberg. Backing him down. Fadeaway shot from 15. Missed it. Rebound Gary. A little off to the left. And here comes Tominaga with his team up 7. Drives. Step back. Right wing 3. Missed it. Rebound Ty Rogers with his 4th rebound. To go with 3 assists. Ty. Left corner Harmon. Tominaga on him. Harmon back out top to Guerrier on the left side between the circles. Now to Harmon, who's going to be the guy to step up. 7:50 for the half. Hawkins step back, top of the key. 3. In and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. And I think Guerrier knocked his man over trying to get to him. That's 2 on him. We'll get the under 8 timeout. Here in Minneapolis. Well, the Huskers trying to get to the title game. First time ever in the semifinals. The winner gets Wisconsin tomorrow at 2:30. Today's game brought to you by the College of Aces, improving lives and sustaining the future. Back to Minneapolis in a moment on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Bruce.
Bill?
How's business?
Booming.
Bountiful bushels of soybeans you're boasting.
Boatloads of bushels.
But how?
Bags of Zetavo soybean seed.
Bags of Zetavo soybean seed?
Bunches of them.
Bunches of bushels from bags, huh?
You betcha.
That's a breakthrough bean to boggle the brain.
Bill.
Bruce.
Best we give it a break.
An innovative seed packed with Enlist E3 trait technology and award-winning varieties for yields that keep growing and growing. Zetavo is seed done right. Always read and follow label directions.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network, now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
What's the big deal?
Where can you get pizza, bread twists, specialty chicken, and more for just $5.99 each?
Is it at Domino's?
He hands off hand-tossed pizza and a marble cookie brownie. He's going!
There's a lot of variety on the radio and at Domino's too, where you can
mix and match 2 or more. $5.99 each at Domino's.
2-item minimum. Pan pizza, bone-in wings, and bread bowls will be extra. Ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
Illinois shooting 36%, 8 of 22 from the field. They're 3 of 12 beyond the arc. And Nebraska is 4 of 11 from beyond the three-point line, 57% shooting. And Terrence Shannon's been the one guy that's been firing. He's got 18 points. Damascus 2, Guerrier 2, and Hawkins 2.
Yes.
The Illini down here, 31-24 to Nebraska with 7:47 to go first half.
And there's one place to look, 14-8 points in the paint.
Yep.
Nebraska is a team that shoots three-point shots. They're not a team that normally gets downhill, goes to the basket, or plays even with a post player. So we should not be -6 points to them in the paint. We got to do a better job at getting inside and getting the shots that we want, and then spraying the ball outside for three-point shots.
The Huskers, by the way, have held 6 of their last 7 opponents to 70 points or less. They're number 1 in field goal percentage defense in conference play, and they've won 7 of their last 8 games. So we're facing a hot team again, as we did yesterday in Ohio State. Earlier today, Wisconsin beat Purdue. That's right, Wisconsin beat Purdue. They're in the final. The Illini trying to get there, but got some uphill work to do here. Down to the Huskers, 31-24. Huskers out of the timeout with it. Alec, lob, alley-oop, and goes through the hands of Bryce Williams and out of bounds.
I'll take it.
Too much mustard on it. Turnovers, 3 for Nebraska, 3 for Illinois. The rebounds, 14-11 Nebraska. But they're usually about even on the rebounds.
That's true, but again, right there, back screen came, no communication, no ball pressure, so he had an open.
Here's a drive by Shannon, whips the pass in the corner to Damas, back to Harmon. Jump pass Goody, left corner Shannon. He's the one guy shooting. He missed it. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Nebraska.
But we got our best three-point shooter wide open, and he didn't even look to shoot the ball. He passed it to the corner. Look, Goody got to shoot that.
Yeah, he's got to shoot it.
Oh, come on.
It's as simple as that.
Yes.
Shannon's the one guy that's just not thinking about it. 18 points already for TJ. Goody on the inbound. Lob to Harmon. Somebody else has got to get going here. Shannon guarded by Alec. Fires it right wing. Harmon. Damask in the corner. Goody. 7:10 for the half. Damask drives right baseline. Pushes off and an offensive foul. Tried to get some room against Tominaga, and Damask gets the foul. His first. 5 on Illinois. 5 on Nebraska. Huskers shooting 57%. Illinois missed 6 of their last 7 shots. Nebraska hasn't scored in 2 minutes. Rink Mast had a quick 13. He's on the bench with 2 fouls. Holding it high, Lawrence gets it to Alec. Now to Lawrence, had it deflected by Harmon. Shot clock at 14. Right wing 3. Tominaga short. Rebound on the floor. Shannon trying to come up with it. Harmon beats him to it. And now looks for Hawkins out top. Coleman with a drive. Left elbow down the corner to Damask and back to Shannon out top. They'll reset it. 6.5 to go first half. 31-24. Neither team has scored for a couple of minutes. Shannon drives to the rim and a foul. As he flings the ball up toward the rim, Alec hits the floor.
Is that 6 on Nebraska now?
I think so.
All right, one more and we're in the bonus.
So Shannon, I think it's going to be an inbound play. Foul on Alec. That's 2 on him. He'll go to the bench. Nebraska doesn't play a lot of guys. They tend to stick with the top 6 or 7. And here's the inbound lob to Shannon. Martu Dope checked in. Here's a long 3 by Hawkins. Missed it. Rebound, Luke Goody. Another offensive rebound. Damask open. Right wing 3. Got it. Thank you.
He needs to
finally. He just needs to take it. Quit thinking about it. Damask with 5. 31-27. The Illini into 2.5-minute drought. 6 minutes to go first half. 31-27. Nebraska. Pull-up jumper for 3. Good. Jamarcus Lawrence counted and 1. He's got 7 quick points. He just opened up and fired it and made it. 34-27 Nebraska. Just after Damask had hit a 3-pointer. And Shannon with 18. Damask now with 5. Mast with 13. Lawrence now with 7. And a 4-point play here for the Huskers. Up and good. And it's 35-27 Nebraska as we crawl inside of 6 minutes to go first half. 35-27 Huskers. Damask running the point across the timeline. Right wing Hawkins. Now to Shannon. Going to shoot it. Not thinking about it. Missed it. Air ball out of bounds. He aimed that one badly though.
Yeah, I did.
And he's hearing it from the Husker fans that are here. 35-27 Nebraska. Their biggest lead is 8. The Illini have not trailed, as Coach mentioned, not trailed by double figures much this year. They did last night with 11 minutes to go, but came back to win. Lawrence, Hoiberg, out top. Lawrence gets it back, rolls down the lane, whips the pass to Hoiberg in front of us. 15 to shoot. Hoiberg against Damask, in trouble. Left wing, long jumper Williams, 3, got it. Bryce Williams is a very good 3-point shooting team. And the Husker fans are on their feet.
And we're just not. Nebraska plays a very free-flowing defense, and we're allowing them to free flow. We got to get a little bit more physical, a little bit more nasty on the defensive end.
The lead grows to 11, 38-27. Nebraska timeout called by Brad Underwood. How'd you like to be able to listen to us synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com to find out how. And whether you're out of town, want to keep up with live college sports, someone asked me about that. The Varsity Network app, it's free. Through Learfield, listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app. And today's game brought to you by our friends at Coke Zero Sugar. It might be the best Coke ever. 38-27 Nebraska. If they didn't score for about 3 minutes, they're on a 7-0 run. They've already hit 6 threes. They hit 14 of them last night to beat Indiana. And again, they come in as the top team in the Big Ten in 3-pointers made per game with 9. They're already 2/3 of the way there. Timeout, Brad Underwood. Let's see what they do. Damask, Goody, Hawkins, Gibbs, Lawhorn is checked in. Here's Hawkins, backdoor cut. Goody throws it back out to Damask, shoots a 3 and buried another one. Goody caught it under the basket. He could have gone up, but he threw it out to Damask, who hits his second 3. He has 8, and the Illini back within 8, 38-30. 5 minutes to go first half. Here we go, down the lane, in traffic, out top, Gary, 3-ball, missed it. They can't make them all, right? Gibbs Lawhorn with the rebound, outlet Illinois. Here comes Shannon. Shannon down the lane, kicks, right corner, Goody for 3! Missed it. That's okay, though. Rebound, Nebraska. They want to run. Hoiberg coming down the lane, kicks it down the lane to Gary, shot up, missed it, but a foul on Illinois. The Illini claiming their hands were straight up.
Yeah, TSJ was straight up, but I think he had a little bit of turn in his body. But what coach is arguing is that's the same thing that happened on the other end of the court. I mean, you got to call it both ways.
Terrence Shannon called for the foul. And we get free throws here for Gary. First one good. 66%. He has 4 points. Balanced scoring for Nebraska. 4 for Gary, 5 for Williams, 2 for Hoiberg, 8 for Lawrence, 5 for Tominaga, 13 for Mast. He and Alec both on the bench with 2 fouls. Second one is up and good. Juwan Gary. And it's 40-30, 10-point Nebraska lead. Largest lead has been 11. Lana been trying to hack away at it, but not able to get the lead or get close yet. Here's Goody, out top Damask, lines up another 3, short. Rebound Nebraska. It's on line, but a little short. Coming down the court, Bryce Williams, 40-30 Nebraska. Williams, left wing Hoiberg, guarded by Gibbs Lawhorn. Under the basket, shot up and in. Hoiberg just attacked the rim. Round Gibbs Lawhorn, 12-point Nebraska lead, 42-30. Here is Hawkins to Gibbs Lawhorn. Gray, the freshman, out top to Damask, near midcourt. 3:55 for the half. Down the lane, Damask, off-balance runner, wouldn't go in. Rogers with a tap, wouldn't go. Goody, another offensive rebound. Tried to throw it to Gibbs Lawhorn, knocked out of bounds by Lawrence of Nebraska. And with that, we get the under 4 timeout. Back to Minneapolis in a moment. Nebraska with its biggest lead of 12. They're shooting 57%. The Illini at 32%. The winner gets Wisconsin tomorrow afternoon. 42-30 Nebraska on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Health Alliance is a proud sponsor of Fighting Illini basketball. Looking for winning coverage for you and your family? Health Alliance is here with the assist. In addition to comprehensive benefits and a strong provider network, Health Alliance also has a dream team of experts ready to assist you, like our 24/7 nurse helpline, our care coordination team, and a customer service team that resolves 96% of member issues on the first call. Health Alliance, many members, one alliance. Learn more about us at healthalliance.org/together.
2 million brain cells die every minute during a stroke. Carl Health wants to remind you of the 6 simple signs of a stroke. We call it Be Fast, and it stands for balance lost, eyes blurred, faces drooping, arms are weak, speech is slurred, and terrible headache. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Be fast, and together we can save lives. Learn more at carl.org/stroke.
Accumulation, preservation, generation. At Busey Bank, these are the principles we use to build meaningful financial partnerships with our clients and their families. With sound advice and vast resources, partner with Busey for a personalized approach to your legacy. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
he can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Today's game brought to you by State Farm. We'll help you create an affordable price just for you. Call or go to statefarm.com today. Create your State Farm personal price plan. The other semifinal done. Went to overtime. Wisconsin won it. A last-second basket by Max Klesman to beat Purdue. Boilermakers will be just fine, however. They're headed as the number 1 seed, probably overall.
Yep.
And we'll see. But they're probably going to be in Indianapolis next week. Where the Illini go, we'll see. If they want to play for the Big Ten tournament title, they got to beat Nebraska, and right now they're having trouble doing it. 42-30, Nebraska shooting 57%. And again, Nebraska is not a physical team. But we're not being physical to them.
But, Nebraska is a free-flowing, moving, like I say, NBA-style offense. And we are a team that's sort of that way, but we also are a team that has the size, the athletic ability, the physicality. I was just sitting here looking at the rebounds. Quincy, and this is where I think you can read how physical someone's playing. Quincy Guerre, our best rebounder, has no rebounds. Coleman Hawkins, one of the most talented players in the country, 1 rebound. Terrence Shannon, although he's playing great offensively, but he's chasing around one of the most electric players in college basketball. But you got to start and pick it up from a physicality standpoint.
Goody in the corner, pass to Gibbs Lawhorn, missed for 3. In the deep left corner, the rebound to Nebraska. The Illini 5 of 19 beyond the arc. Shannon's on the bench, by the way. He's got 2 fouls now. And here is Bryce Williams with the ball for Nebraska. Looking for the big man inside. Jope. Now hands it off to Hoiberg. Here's Jope at the top of the key. 42-30 Nebraska. Down to 3:12 for the half, and now we get a foul on Gibbs Lawhorn. That is number 8 on Illinois.
Yeah,
so 1-1 coming up.
And that's one of those fouls right there, Brian. I don't even feel bad about that one. He's fighting through a screen. He's getting up in one of the best offensive players in the Big Ten and making him earn whatever spot and making it difficult for him to receive the ball. We haven't seen anyone else on the team do that besides Terrence Shannon Jr. And that's why everyone needs to meet them where they are on the physicality standpoint.
Jamarcus Lawrence at the line with a 1-1. And today he has hit one, part of a 4-point play. He rattles that one in. So he's already got 9 points. Mast did a quick bunch at the early part of the game. He had 3 threes, and then he got into foul trouble. Only played half of the half. 3:12 for the half. Second one is up and missed that one. Rebound to Goody. 43-30 Nebraska. We're going to trim this down a little bit before half. Down 13. 3:06 to go in the first half. Here is Rogers dribbling top of the key. Dribble drive around his man. Layup. Got it. Rogers attacks the rim and scores his first 2 of the game. And it's 43-32 Nebraska. Here is Williams. Floater in the lane. Banked it up and in. Bryce Williams with 7, so we trade baskets. And can't do that. 45-32 Nebraska. Goody swinging left side to Mass. Left corner Gibbs Lawhorn. Hoiberg cuts him off. Dangerous pass to Goody near midcourt. Runs it down. Out to Ty Rogers. Baseline right. Now out top between the circles. Damask. Dribbling. Passing Goody. Top of the key. 3 is good. Good for Goody. His first 3 of the day. He had one last night. 45-35. And the Illini slow to get back. And a slam dunk for Bryce Williams. Beat everybody down. And just like that, it's back to a 12-point lead. 2:08 for the half. 47-35 Nebraska. Damask nearly fouled in front of the Nebraska bench. Now to Goody. Danger catches it. And Jope on him. Now to Damask. Left wing, Goody. Bomb from 30 feet almost, and he buried it.
From way downtown.
Way out there. From St. Paul, basically. Goody with his second 3. 47-38. Now we got to get a stop here. Nebraska shooting 60%. 1:37 for the half. Jope hands it off down the lane. Here is Lawrence. Back out top to Hoiberg, coach's son. Now to Jope, who fumbles with it. Guarded by Danger. Jope, the young man from Senegal. Down to 5 to shoot. Over Danger. Got it. Baseline jumper good. Oh boy, if he hits that, they're having a day. 49-38 Nebraska. 1:10 for the half. Here's Goody. Head fake. Left wing 3. Banked it too hard. Rogers taps it, but can't quite grab it. Nebraska, who had 50 points at the half against Indiana, is right there again with a minute to go in the half. Down the lane, Williams. Short jumper is no good. Fouled from behind in the paint. The Illini are giving up way too many easy baskets.
Brian, it's 20-10 points in the paint. And this is a 3-point shooting team, and they're beating us in the paint. Come on, boys. We've already shot 23 3-point shots. It should be the opposite.
Goody, Danger, Rogers out there with Gibbs Lawhorn against Shannon on the bench with 2 fouls. Damask, free throw is good. They could score so many ways. Bryce Williams and now has 10 double figures. Lawrence has 9. Shannon's going to come back in with Hawkins. Rogers and Gibbs Lawhorn will sit down. 55 seconds for the half. 12-point Nebraska lead, 50-38. Illini led briefly at 10-8. That was their last lead. Here's the free throw, good. And he made them both. Damask, Hawkins, they run up the court together, 51-38 Nebraska. Damask, out top between the circles, now to Hawkins, right wing Shannon, looking inside, skips into the corner to Goody, now to Damask, down the lane, lays it up, missed it, but he was fouled. There you go, attack the rim.
Tag the paint. We should be in the paint every single possession.
Jope gets the foul. And to the line will go Marcus Damask.
But I will say this, as well as Nebraska's playing, I don't feel like we're out of the game. We're just not doing what we're supposed to do.
51-38, 2 shots for Marcus Damask, an 87% foul shooter. First one is good. Didn't score for a while, but now he's up to 9 points. Again, Shannon with 18. Shannon checks out. Protect him from any fouls. Harmon back in. 39 seconds for the half, 51-39 Nebraska. Second one for Damask, who's made 111 free throws this year. Second one is good. Shooting that many and shooting 88%, that's pretty good. 51-40 Nebraska by 11. Can we get this down to single digits? Can we get a stop here for Nebraska? Way out near midcourt, Jamarcus Lawrence. And they built this lead up without Mast, who got into foul trouble.
Yep.
Lawrence to Williams. Now to Hoiberg. 10 to shoot. 19 for the half. Dump down inside Bryce Williams. Fadeaway jumper, missed it. Rebound, Hawkins. After being tapped by Danger. Shot clock off with 10. Here is Damask. Guarded by Tominaga. In the corner, Goody with 6. Shoots a 3. Too hard. Rebound, Hoiberg. Down to 2-1. Tominaga with a head fake. 3. Missed it. Well, he ended the half against Indiana with a 3. Almost got that one.
He sure did.
And the Illini go to the locker room down 11. 51-40. Would have been nice if that 3 would have gone in for Goody, but it didn't. And would have cut it to 8. As it is, it's an 11-point lead for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, trying to advance to the Big Ten championship game against Wisconsin. We'll take a break. Before we do, though, let's pause 10 seconds. 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station ID on Illinois basketball from Learfield. Our halftime show brought to you by the Geese College of Business. That's next. 51-40 Nebraska leading Illinois at halftime. Long way to go yet on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education. You learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
Whether your project is below ground, above ground, or you're just breaking ground, United Rentals has the equipment and tools you need. We rent and sell everything from forklifts and backhoes to scissor lifts and portable job site trailers. We also offer a complete range of industrial tools for any job, small or large. Count on United Rentals for the world's largest fleet, backed by a team of equipment experts. We service your owned equipment, even if you didn't buy it from us. For the branch nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 800-UR-RENTS.
Get more with Stein. When it comes to soybean breeding, more generations equals additional yield. 2.2% more yield per generation. By introducing more new genetics faster than any other seed company, Stein delivers on the Stein has yield promise. for elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control. Plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. Yield plus advantage. Learn more at steinseed.com.
Fighting Illini basketball is brought to you by your local Ford dealers. This is the Geese Business Halftime Show on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
All right, our halftime show brought to you by Geese Business. We appreciate them for sponsoring our halftime shows all year long. The Illini down 11. They've been down by as many as 13 to the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Cornhuskers led for 18 minutes. The Illini had a 32-second lead at 10-8. But the Illini have taken a lot of threes, 7 out of 24 already, 35% for the game shooting. And Nebraska shooting 58% so far. They're 7 of 9 from the foul line. Illinois is 7 of 8. Rebounds, 21-19 Nebraska. And the points in the paint, Dion's talked about, 20-10 in favor of Nebraska. 18 for Shannon, 10 for Damask. They have 28 of Illinois' 40. The Illini have some work to do. They got to figure out how to stop this Husker offense, but also get it inside here in the second half, or it's going to be Nebraska-Wisconsin in the Big Ten title game tomorrow. We will take a break here in a moment, but first let's do our Carl Sports Medicine Minute. And Scott Beatty has that for us here, right here from Minneapolis. Here's Scott.
Hi, it's Scott Beatty with a Carl Sports Medicine Medical Minute. We're visiting with Dr. Glenn Yang, a Carl urologist, about the subject of prostate cancer. Dr. Yang, can you share some information with us about prostate cancer and its risk factors?
Prostate cancer is the most common cancer in men. Most are slow-growing, but some can be aggressive. Risk factors include older age, obesity, family history, and African-American race.
What are some of the complicating factors with prostate cancer?
Well, prostate cancer itself actually rarely causes symptoms, but the treatments of prostate cancer, which can include radiation and surgery, can lead to issues with both urinary symptoms and erectile function.
How can men reduce the risk of prostate cancer?
A healthy, well-balanced diet and regular exercise have been associated with better outcomes, but also screening for prostate cancer early is important. Typically, that's with a blood test and an exam, so it's really important to make sure that you talk to your doctor about it, especially between the ages of 55 and 70.
Find out more at carl.org. Carl, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
$51-40 is the Nebraska lead over Illinois at the half. And the Huskers again shooting 58%. Ring Mast, the transfer from Bradley, started out hitting from long range. He had 3 threes right out of the gate. He's got 13 points, and the Huskers will lead here 51-40 at halftime. We'll continue with more of our halftime show brought to you by the Geese College of Business. Experienced faculty, immediate return on investment, flexible programs to fit your needs and your budget. Learn more at geesebusiness.illinois.edu. Back after this on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Now you have an expert to help you create the kitchen and bathroom of your dreams. Kim Udy has joined Kirchner Building Centers and is ready to work some magic in your home. From basic remodeling to complete layout renovations or brand new construction. She's ready to assist with cabinets, countertops, paint, flooring, and more. Kim is available to homeowners and contractors throughout East Central Illinois and the Champaign-Urbana area. Call 217-495-1505. Your vision becomes a reality with Kim Udy and Kirchner Building Centers.
A tradition of excellence over 150 years in the making. At Busey Bank, we're committed to building relationships that span generations. Wherever your journey in life leads you, we are with you along the way, creating a legacy for you and your family. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
What exactly will you find on Illinois farms? If you think they're run by a bunch of big faceless corporations, think again. The truth is, 96% of the farms are actually owned and operated by families.
We're moms,
dads,
aunts,
uncles, grandparents,
and lots of kids.
all working together to bring you the most sustainably grown, healthiest food anywhere. So what will you find on Illinois farms? Families just like yours. Illinois Family Farmers. We are the 96%.
Fighting Illini fans, be sure to take advantage of this exclusive offer on Cooper Tires from Neil Tire and Auto Service. You just became an instant winner. Provide the code ILCOOP30 at any Neil Tire store to receive $30 off any set of 4 Cooper tires plus a free alignment check. Again, the code is ILCOOP30. That's ILCOOP30. This offer will expire April 1st, 2024, so stop by Neil Tire to take advantage of this special offer. And remember, Illini fans, nothing beats a Neil deal.
Nebraska 51, Illinois 40 at the half on the Geese Business Halftime Show. South Florida and UAB playing tonight, the AAC tournament today. UAB with a lead with about 7 minutes to go, 72-61. SEC, Texas A&M leads Florida 50-42. And again, here it's Nebraska 51, Illinois 40. Still some time here, Dion, to I don't feel like we're out of this game, but
yes.
But we are going to run out of time eventually unless we get this corrected.
You know, as they say, that old quote, time waits for no man.
Yeah.
Time doesn't wait for the Illini either as much as we would want them to. We have to get tougher, Brian. We have to play harder. We have to play tougher. There's no way this Nebraska team should be shooting 58% against us. There's no way in the world we should have taken 24 three-point shots in a half. You want 24 for the game? Okay, I won't argue with you on that. But 24 and a half, that's far too many three-point shots. We need to be attacking the basket, attacking the paint, and then spray the ball out. I mean, no knock on some of the guys, but they have taken 25, 30-foot three-point shots almost. You can't stand way out there, and that can't be your first shot when you come across the court in half court. So once we find a better rhythm offensively, I think we can make some changes on that. But here on the defensive end, we got to communicate better. I don't think we're doing a very good job of that. We have to play more physical, getting over screens and understanding who we need to get over the screens on. I mean, Gary shoots 31%. Why are we chasing Gary over screens? You want to chase Hoiberg, you want to chase Williams, or Tominaga. I get it. I understand it. But the guys that aren't very good three-point shot, and I think I just got that mixed up. Is it Gary's or Williams? One of them isn't a very good three-point shooter. You don't want to be chasing them over screens. So I think we need to get back to what the scouting reports are, understand where we need to be, and play a lot tougher. Play with more heart, more want to.
All right, we'll see if they do that. Back in a moment. Nebraska with a lead, 51-40. Williams with 11 to lead the Huskers, along with Mast with 13. Back after this on the Geese Business Halftime Show from Learfield.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
he can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Bruce.
Bill?
How's business?
Booming.
Bountiful bushels of soybeans you're boasting.
Boatloads of bushels.
But how?
Bags of Zetavo soybean seed.
Bags of Zetavo soybean seed?
Bunches of them.
Bunches of bushels from bags, huh?
You betcha.
That's a breakthrough bean to boggle the brain.
Bill.
Bruce.
Best we give it a break.
An innovative seed packed with Enlist E3 trait technology and award-winning varieties for yields that keep growing and growing. Zetavo is seed done right. Always read and follow label directions.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
When something happens to your car, you might say, "No! My car!" But what what you really need to say is something that can actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And just like that, State Farm is there to help you file your claim right on the State Farm mobile app. So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Illinois. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
All right, halftime score, Nebraska 51, Illinois 40. Terrence Shannon, one guy that was really being aggressive with 18 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 5 of 6 from the foul line. And the Illini looking for more from him and others, though. They got to get Goody with 6 points, a couple of threes, but also 5 rebounds. Yeah. He's your leading rebounder with Ty Rogers with 5. So we'll see if the Illini can get that done here in the second half and get to the title game of the Big Ten tournament where Wisconsin awaits the winner of Purdue, beat Purdue earlier in overtime today. Back after this, that's it for the Geese Business Halftime Show, presented by the folks at the Geese College of Business, offering an online MBA for just $23,000, a fraction of what you'll pay at other top programs. Go to geesebusiness.illinois.edu. 51-40 Nebraska at half, and this has been the Geese Business Halftime Show from Learfield.
Farmers do it all. That's why at Ag Leader, we're devoted to making your life easier every day, through every season, with our easy-to-use precision farming technology that can do it all alongside you, from planting and spraying to steering, harvesting, and more. For every farm and every field activity, do it all on your farm with Ag Leader. Contact your local Ag Leader dealer or visit agleader.com to upgrade your farm equipment with Ag Leader this year.
With a strong foundation and commitment to quality, IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together we are building the Illini.
Every Illini coach has a game plan, putting together a strategy that leads to success. When it comes to land care, AHW has a winning strategy for you. With our Build and Price tool, you can put together the exact John Deere lawn tractor, compact tractor, or gator and add the attachments that fit your needs. You can even determine your down payment and financing. Try the Build and Price tool at ahwllc.com, proud sponsor of the Fighting Illini.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education. You learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
As we get ready to start the second half, Nebraska with an 11-point lead. The Illini rallied from double digits last night to beat Ohio State. This offensive machine, though, for Nebraska, a little more potent.
Oh, yeah.
As good as Ohio State is, these guys can flat out score. The Illini got to do their own scoring a little better. Too many threes in the first half with 24 attempts. And we'll see how the Illini do. And the home white is the higher seed. Wisconsin took out Purdue. Today's game brought to you by Ford. Hustle and what it takes to dominate. Exactly what build Ford tough trucks were made to do. Check out F-150 Super Duty. So local Ford dealer today. Illinois from right to left in front of us. Shannon, top of the key drive, down the lane. Floater, missed it. Rebound Rogers. Back to Shannon. Hawkins on the right wing, now left wing. Top of the key. Damas for three, short. Had a great look. Nobody was around him. Wouldn't go down. The rebound to Williams. Going coast to coast. Layup. Got it.
Far too easy.
Bryce Williams with 13, and it's a 13-point lead, matching their biggest for Nebraska. Here is Damask. Left wing to Hawkins. Hawkins, top of the key, shoots a three. Short. Rebound. Nebraska. Couple of threes. Missed. You got to be careful here. Tominaga driving. Cut off out to Mast. Back to Tominaga. On him is Hawkins at 6'10", with a hand in his face. Tominaga goes around him. Fadeaway jumper is good. Well, this is not starting well. 55-40, and Nebraska with a 15-point lead, their biggest. And the Husker fans are on their feet all around the building. Here is Hawkins. Top of the key. Bad pass. Tominaga nearly knocked it away from Shannon. 14 to shoot. Shannon out top. Hawkins. And he traveled. 55-40 Nebraska. And Brad Underwood wants a timeout. Well,
I don't have words, Brian.
You don't. Yeah, and he looked not very happy sitting over there. He wasn't saying a lot, but he was staring his team down a little bit. At Primient, we're focused on building a better future through nature and science for employees or customers in our communities. To learn more about our plant-based purpose, visit Primient.com. Go Big Red chants are up. Huskers lead at 55-40 as we go to break on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
Illinois farms look different than they did years ago. Some are bigger, some are smaller and more specialized. What's the same for nearly all of us is that it's still a family farm. In fact, 96% of Illinois farms are still owned and operated by families. Yep, 96%. And we're 100% committed to bringing you the most sustainably grown, healthiest food anywhere. Illinois family farmers. We are the 96%.
Fighting Illini fans, be sure to take advantage of this exclusive offer on Cooper Tires from Neil Tire and Auto Service. You just became an instant winner. Provide the code ILCOOP30 at any Neil Tire store to receive $30 off any set of 4 Cooper tires plus a free alignment check. Again, the code is ILCOOP30. That's ILCOOP30. This offer will expire April 1st, 2024, so stop by Neil Tire to take advantage of this special offer. And remember, Illini fans, nothing beats a Neil deal.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Night. It was an 8-0 run to start the second half. This time Brad Underwood saw Nebraska score 4 quick points, and they've stretched a 11-point lead out to 15. Nebraska with 13 from Bryce Williams, 13 from Rink Mast, who only played about half of the first half. 18:37 to go in the game. Nebraska's lead is 15. Mast to Alec. This has been way too easy for Nebraska. Tominaga guarded by Shannon. Right wing. Gets it to Williams. Damask on him. Williams now trying to shake free. Throws it left wing. Gary with a 3. Missed it. Thank goodness. And the rebound to Damask. Illini want to push it. Here is Shannon. Down the lane. Shannon with the left hand. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Rogers will go on the follow. Rogers with 4. And another rebound for Ty. And the Illini cut it to 55-42. They got to stop him on this end. Nebraska hitting about 58%. Mass guarded by Hawkins. Tominaga. Hawkins swats at the ball. Tominaga can't fire. Now to Alec. Back to Tominaga. Had it deflected. Gets it back. 8 to shoot. And now he stepped on the sideline.
Good
Turnover, Tominaga.
And he definitely stepped out of bounds. But that was because of a little bit of pressure. I mean, he's a little guy. So if you put a little bit of pressure, which both times, turnover hit down here by Terrence Shannon, turnover down there. Just can't let him flow freely.
Hawkins drives on Mass, bounce pass to Mass, left wing in front of us, back to Coleman. Coleman with a dribble drive in the lane, bounce pass underneath. Guerrier is fouled. Going up for the shot, so Q will shoot a pair. 55-42 Nebraska, 17:28 to go. The Illini shooting 33% for the day, 7 of 26 beyond the arc. They're 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Guerrier, 57% free throw shooter. This will be his 99th and 100th attempts of the year. First one, no good.
Take your time, big fella. Take your time.
Only had 4 rebounds last night. Played about half the game, 20 minutes. Illini down by 13. 55-42. Second one for the Q. It is up and it is good. It's about what he's been, about 1 out of 2. 55-43. Nebraska, 17:25 to go in the game. Alec out top with a hair line up behind him. Tominaga now to Bryce Williams. Hawkins out on him. 16 to shoot. Pass to the free throw line to Alec. Stutter step, kicks it left wing, driving in. Gary got the layup. Juwan Gary with 7. 57-43, Nebraska. The lead back to 14. Rogers driving. Short jumper, missed it. Followed by Guerrier. And with authority, he slams it in.
That's what we need to see Q do. When he's playing with that type of aggressiveness, getting to the offensive board, normally sparks something else for him.
16:45 left in the game. Here's Williams out top for Nebraska. Their lead by 12. Tominaga, stutter step, nearly traveled. Leans in over Shannon. Wild shot, wouldn't go. Rebound, Alec gets it back from Shannon. Tominaga can't fire over Shannon. They get an offensive rebound, a loose ball anyway. Alec under the basket. Throws it in the left corner. Head fake, 9 to shoot. Little runner is blocked by Hawkins out of bounds. As Williams hits the floor, Hawkins with the block. Nebraska has 7 to shoot. 57-45 Huskers. They have led for over 21 minutes.
I know Gary made that first shot over Q when he Moscow, but that's 3 really good defensive plays by Quinn Gary.
Here's the inbound. Tominaga, baseline left side jumper is no good. Rebound underneath. Graham by Damask, outlet Shannon. Here he comes on the run. Shot, missed it, but a foul. And that's 3 on Rick Mast. Went right at him as he streaked as he does down the lane. And Mast with his 3rd. Shannon will shoot a pair of free throws and could cut the Nebraska lead to 10. And Shannon already today is 5 out of 6. He has 18 points. The lefty fires and the first one good. I always feel good when he's at the line.
You and me both, Brian.
And he's got 213 attempts coming in. The only Illini over 200. Now Edie's shot like 400 or 300 and some, but they're 2 of the more frequent visitors to the line. 57-46 Nebraska. Second one for Shannon is good.
I mean, that's 200 plus and you missed 6 games.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a lot of free throws. Brian, I lived using a pump fake, man, and didn't get that many free throws. Jeez.
Woo. Sitting down is Mast with 3 fouls. And Alec is out there with Hoiberg, who checks in. Here's Lawrence. Hands it off to Gary. Now to Bryce Williams. 16 minutes for the game. Alec, the former Lobo, hands it off to Hoiberg. Top of the key. Guerrier's on him. Bodies up on him. 14 to shoot. 57-47 Nebraska. Here is Williams out top. 8 to shoot. Hawkins a hand in his face. Step back, can't fire. Now to Hoiberg with 3 for 3. Missed it. Rebound, tapped by Rogers. Out to Shannon. On the break, he comes. Layup. Missed it. Goaltending, not called. Rogers with a rebound. The Illini diving on the floor, trying to get it back. Alex in trouble. He flings it ahead to Bryce Williams. Right wing 3 is no good. Rebound, Hoiberg taps it out of bounds. The Illini dodge a bullet. Williams was wide open in the right wing. The Illini did not get a goaltending call.
And it was clear as day.
Yeah. Well, the Illini are down 10. They're kind of hanging in the neighborhood. They've turned up the energy a little bit. Timeout on the floor. The under 16 timeout. Nebraska 57, Illinois 47. On the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Size, speed, unwavering work ethic, and a drive to succeed. Illini coaches look for it with recruits. You look for it too when it comes to land care equipment. With AHW's Build and Price tool, you can create the exact John Deere lawn tractor, compact tractor, or gator, and add the attachments you need to take on any task. Plus, you can determine your own down payment and financing. Try the Build and Price tool at ahwllc.com. Proud sponsor of the Fighting Illini.
At Busey Wealth Management, we're proud to partner with individuals, families, and foundations, ensuring possibilities become achievements. From preserving and enhancing your assets to securing your legacy for future generations, we're focused on your success. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
Yeah, I know. It's officially still winter out there. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun in the sun. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea knows how to turn up your day drinking fun all year long. I mean, there's even a sun on those bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea is made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol, which goes down smooth. So whether you're knee-deep in snow or making footprints in the sand, be sure to look for Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea in the bright yellow cans. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
Trailed at the half by 11. It got to 15 at 55-40. Then a timeout by Brant Underwood, and the Illini have rallied back to within 10. They'll have the ball here when we resume action. Nebraska's picked 6 of their last 7 shots, including their last 5. They're still 52%. The Illini only 33%. They've hit 7 3-pointers in this game, and they've taken 26 of them. And a little better 3 or 4 minutes there.
It was. I mean, if you look at how they came out that last 3 minutes. Now, field goal percentage, Nebraska, 3 for 9, 33%, 0 for 2 from 3. Have not put them on the free throw line. All of that you attribute to the defense. That is not offensive stuff, nothing over there. Got to pick it up on that other end. They've done a lot better, playing a lot more physical, and then getting to the boards. They were under on the rebounds. Now they're plus on the rebounds.
Wilson being physical. Here is DeMass. The Illini trying to cut this thing down to single digits. Here is Shannon. Drives on Lawrence. Off-balance shot. Kissed it off. The glass wouldn't go, but he's going to shoot 2 more free throws. Shannon already with 20 points. He's 7 of 8 from the line. And the foul on Nebraska. That is their 3rd. And it's on Jawan Gary. That's his 2nd. Again, Mast on the bench with 3 fouls. Shannon at the line for 2. He shot about every free throw but a couple here today. 57-47 Nebraska. 15-14 left. Still some time, and the free throw is good for Terrence Shannon, who scored a lot of points at the line. He had 10 last night. And he's up to 7 of 8 today. 57-48 Nebraska. And Shannon eyes the rim. Here's the second one coming up. The lefty from Chicago, and he hit it. All right, Illini fans trying to get into it here. And they're down 8. 57-49 Nebraska. Illini fans on their feet. Alec, top of the key. Hands it off to Bryce Williams, guarded by Guerrier. Now to Lawrence. Looking inside for Alec, can't get it to him. Now to Hoiberg on the left wing. Underhanded flip to Alec. Now left wing, driving in is Gary. Off balance, missed it. Rebound Hawkins. Good defensive stop there. Fast break Rogers. Left wing, left corner Guerrier. Out top to Hawkins. The Illini down 8, trying to get closer. Here is Shannon, right in front of the Illinois bench. Drives right baseline and fouled on the way in. Put it up and down.
Yes, sir.
Does it count?
Yes,
it does. And Shannon is keeping us afloat right now. 57-51, the and one for TJ.
I mean, great run both defensively but offensively on this end. They started to attack the basket, Brian, and that's what we needed them to do. And if they continue to do that and play like they're on the other end, we'll be right back in it.
All right, foul on Nebraska on Lawrence. One shot for TJ. It is no good. And the lead stays at 6 for Nebraska. The Illini on an 8-0 run. Nebraska hasn't scored in 2.5 minutes thanks to some better Illinois defense. Here is Alec. Drives into the paint. Cut off, flips it out to Lawrence. Lawrence guarded by Shannon. Right baseline pass out to Williams. 10 to shoot. Drives on Hawkins. Wild shot. Wouldn't go. Rebound Alec, and he's fouled by Guerrier.
That's okay. I'll take that one. Battling for a rebound, I will take that. Keep fighting. You see the ability of the switches is really causing an issue for Nebraska. The communication is better. Guys are just fighting, Brian. You got to fight every second you're on the court.
Halleck is out, and Mast is back in with 3 fouls. 57-51, Nebraska. The lead was 15. It's now 6 for the Huskers. 14-12 left in the game. Mast springs open, shoots a 3, missed it. Rebound Guerrier. They left him open. He missed it. Here comes the Mask in front of us. To the left wing, Marcus. Out top, Hawkins. Right wing, Guerrier. Drives to the rim and tries to slam it, and he's fouled.
There you go.
As he tacks the rim. And he's fouled on the way in. That one on Hoiberg. And Guerrier will shoot a pair. 57-51. The Illini 12 of 15 from the line today. They've held Nebraska scoreless for the last 3 minutes. Nebraska's missed 9 of their last 10. Guerrier at the line where he's 1 of 2. 13:57 left. First one is no good.
Slow it down.
Come on, Q.
Slow it down.
Hoiberg out. Tominaga back in. Always scary when he's in the game. Second one for Quincy Guerrier, the former Oregon Duck. 18 times in double figures this season. Eyes the rim. It is good. Guerrier cuts the lead to 5. It was 15. Now it's 5. 57-52, Nebraska leading the Fighting Illini. 13:50 to go. Illini fans on their feet. They want some more defense. Williams out top, Tominaga. Shannon on him. Now to Mast. Holds it high. Dump down, bad pass. Shannon picks it off. Coming the other way, Terrence. Down the lane, collision, and a foul. Should be a foul.
No foul. Lawrence had his hands on top of the ball.
Okay. Did they call a tie-up?
Yeah, called a tie, but the ball went out of bounds off of Nebraska.
Okay. They're going to clean up some sweat there on the floor under the basket. 13:36 left in this game. Illinois was down 11 at half. The lead grew to 15. Brad Underwood called a timeout 2 minutes into the second half, and the Illini have chipped away at it. Better defensively, better offense. Rogers looking for a cutter. Lob out top to Hawkins, and a foul on Gary. Foul on Nebraska.
That's their 6 here.
Should be his third, I think.
Yep, Gary's third, 6.5.
Yep, 6.5, so we're going to be able to shoot some free throws as the half goes on. The Illini will inbound it on the 6th foul. 57-52 Nebraska, 13:36 left. Hawkins out top between the circles. Thought about a 3. Now gets it to Shannon. Guarded by Hoiberg, who's back in. Takes him. Right baseline. Head fake. Up. Short. Foul.
Good.
Found the recipe here.
Good use of the pump fake.
Yep. Got him in the air. Foul on Nebraska. And that's Hoiberg's second. And that's 7 on Nebraska, but 2 shots coming up for Shannon, who today 9 of 11. Need 2 here to cut it to 3. Free throw, missed it. Man, they're leaving some of the free throw line.
We sure are.
57-52, Nebraska. The last Illinois lead, you got to go back to 10-8. 16 minutes in the first half. Second one for TJ is up, and he got that one. All right, he has 25. The Illini back within 4. Now the Husker fans try to help out. Huskers haven't scored in nearly 4 minutes. The Illini on a 13-2 run. Here's Mast around a pick. Tominaga can't fire. Shannon's right there to meet him. Tominaga, now Hawkins switches on him. Tominaga with a drive. Layup. Got it with a left hand. Tough shot. Tominaga with 9. Ends a long drought of nearly 4 minutes. Now the battle is joined. 59-53, Nebraska by 6. Here is Damask. Out top, Guerrier. Guerrier looking for Shannon. Shannon on the far right wing already with 25. Shoots the 3. Got it! Shannon for 3 on the right wing. All hail Terrence Shannon. 59-56, Nebraska's lead is 3. The Illini have stormed back. Timeout, I think. Nope. Shannon hits the floor. Is it a foul on Shannon? I think it is. That would be his 3rd. Collision there in front of the Nebraska bench.
I don't normally see the guy that gets knocked down for the foul, Brian.
Illinois is on a 13-2 run over the last 4.5 minutes. Total rebounds, they're up 2 on the Huskers. Williams to trigger the inbound, 59-56. Nebraska by 3. Inbound Tominaga, floater blocked. Blocked by Rogers, but a foul on the shot.
That is god-awful.
Foul on Ty Rogers. The crowd agrees with you, the ones wearing orange. So Ty looked like he blocked Tominaga's shot. Tominaga will shoot 2. The Huskers, 9 free throw attempts. They're 7 of 9. 59-56 Nebraska. 12:28 left. The winner gets Wisconsin tomorrow. Free throw is good. He's had a tough time getting open today between Shannon, who's on him, and Hawkins when they've switched.
Terrence has done an amazing job of making him take difficult shots or either running him off of the 3 totally.
60-56, back to a 4-point lead. Second one is good for Tominaga. And now it's a 5-point Husker lead. Mast out, Alec back in. Guerrier, Rogers, Hawkins, Shannon, Damask. 5 starters on the floor. The Illini were 15 down early in the second half. 12:24 left. They're down 5. Rogers back out to Hawkins. Dumped down to Guerrier. Up and in. Quincy Guerrier. Pretty feed by Hawkins from out top. And Guerrier with a bucket. And the Nebraska lead is 3. 61-58 Nebraska. Drive by Williams. He pushed off. Guerrier hits the floor. And an offensive foul on Williams.
Good call. Williams extended that arm, and that's what DJ Harkison called, because it was a really good play. Moved his feet, and there's the extension of the elbow.
The Illini were down 15, 55-40. They're down 61-58. 12 minutes to go. Rogers with a drive. Kick in the left corner. Damask for the tie. He missed it. Rebound into the basket. Saved by Nebraska. Hoiberg out of there with it. Coming down the break. Right wing Tominaga. Drives to the rim. Bumped. Cut off in the corner. Hawkins slaps at the ball. Tominaga trying to spring somebody open. Hoiberg on the right wing. 61-58 Nebraska. Here's Hoiberg. Rogers trying to steal it, and he does. Ball is loose. Now it's back to Nebraska. Tominaga open right corner. Drives in. Pass to Alec. Layup. Got it.
Great hustle.
We scrambled him out. We just couldn't grab the ball. And the lead back to 5 for Nebraska. Don't you love the postseason? 11:19 to go in the game. Here is Hawkins for Illinois. Dribble drive into the paint on Alec. Back out top Shannon. Shannon with a drive to the lane. Layup. Got it. Shannon with 2 more. He's got 30 points. Illinois down 63-60. Tominaga can't quite fire on the left wing. Hawkins got out there on him. Now to Bryce Williams. Drives down the lane. Off balance. Wild shot. Rogers with a rebound. Illinois down 3. Shannon into the front court. To the rim. Off balance shot won't go. Rebound Alec. Boy, Shannon off balance came flying in there. Here's Tominaga. Somebody's got to pick him up. Shoots the 3 and got it. Tominaga with a 3. The Illini were slow to get back. And it's back to a 6-point Nebraska lead. 66-60. Still a long way to go. 10:30 in the game. Rogers dribbling out between the circles. Now to Hawkins. Hawkins thought about a 3, thought better of it. Now to Shannon. Shannon with a dribble drive. Here he goes again to the lane. Short jumper, good! And
There you go, King.
Shannon is just absolutely taking over the game. And Shannon with 32 and an and one coming up. Count the basket. And we'll take a break. 66-62. Is that the right score? 66-62, I believe it is.
62.
All right, Nebraska by 4. The Illini can cut it back. 2-3 with a free throw coming up. 10:15 left here in Minneapolis on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Now you have an expert to help you create the kitchen and bathroom of your dreams. Kim Udy has joined Kirchner Building Centers and is ready to work some magic in your home. From basic remodeling to complete layout renovations or brand new construction. She's ready to assist with cabinets, countertops, paint, flooring, and more. Kim is available to homeowners and contractors throughout East Central Illinois and the Champaign-Urbana area. Call 217-495-1505. Your vision becomes a reality with Kim Udy and Kirchner Building Centers.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Farmers do it all. That's why at Ag Leader, we're devoted to making your life easier every day, through every season, with our easy-to-use precision farming technology that can do it all alongside you, from planting and spraying to steering, harvesting, and more. For every farm and every field activity. Do it all on your farm with Ag Leader. Contact your local Ag Leader dealer or visit agleader.com to upgrade your farm equipment with Ag Leader this year.
Fighting Illini fans, be sure to take advantage of this exclusive offer on Cooper Tires from Neil Tire and Auto Service. You just became an instant winner. Provide the code ILCOOP30 at any Neil Tire store to receive $30 off any set of 4 Cooper tires plus a free alignment check. Again, the code is ILCOOP30. That's ILCOOP30. This offer will expire April 1st, 2024, so stop by Neil Tire to take advantage of this special offer. And remember, Illini fans, nothing beats a Neil deal.
For the second straight night here, and this time the daytime, here in the afternoon, the second semifinal of the day at the Big Ten tournament. Brad Underwood called an early second half timeout, got after his team, and they have played the way that Dion was asking the whole first half. They've attacked the rim, and they've tightened the screws defensively, and they've gone from 15 down at 55-40 down to within 4. Shannon with a free throw. This is his 5th game this year with 30 or more points. His career high is 35. He did that at Penn State. He's got 32 now. They're probably needing to score about 45 here, I think.
It looks that way.
To win this game, because right now he is primarily the offense. Damask has 10, Guerrier 8. And Shannon with an and one to cut it to 3. 66-62 Nebraska. 10:15 left in the game. Free throw is good. Shannon hits it. And the Illini back within 3. All right, let's buckle down defensively here. Here's Mast, who's back in the game. Now to Hoiberg, to Tominaga. They swing it to Lawrence. Now to Mast, back to Tominaga. Back give and go to Mast. Backing down on Shannon. Whips a pass, bad pass. Intercepted by Damask. Hoiberg back to defend. Layup Damask, and it's good.
Great read on the backside defense by the doctor.
And the offense is cranking up. Turnover Nebraska. Layup Damask. 66-65. Nebraska by 1. Tominaga with a short jumper, good with the left hand. And I got crossed up a little bit in there. Tominaga with 2 more. He had 5 at half. He's now up to 16. Shannon with 33. 68-65 Nebraska. Damask in the corner. Shannon. Now to Marcus Damask. Out top to Hawkins. Back to Damask. Top of the key. Throws it in the corner. Goody for 3. And he ties the game. Goody ties the game at 68. His 3rd 3 of the game. And we've got a dead even game with 9:07 to go in the ball game. Here's Mast with it. Top of the key. The Illini have stormed back from 15 down. Mast for 2. Missed it. Rebound. They fight for it. Mast gets it back. Goody slaps at it. Loose ball out of bounds to Nebraska. The Illini fought for it again.
Yes. And that's what it's about, Brian. Bringing the flavor. You got to bring it. Make Nebraska play your game.
Yeah.
Don't play theirs. You know, my high school coach used to always talk about, we never watched film when I was in high school. And it was like, Coach, why you don't watch film? He was like, because we make teams play our style of basketball, not us play them. That's what Illinois has to be. This is who they are.
8:54 to go in the game. The Illini have tied it at 68. Inbound catch. Top of the key to Bryce Williams. Tominaga around a pick. Shoots a 3. Missed it. Mast the rebound. Put it up and missed it. And a foul. Rink Mast, who was hot early, then got into foul trouble. Fouled by Luke Goody. He'll shoot 2. The Illini with just their 4th foul of the half with 8:47 to go. The first game went overtime. The Illini have surged back. A 13-2 run got them close. They'd outscored Nebraska 22-11. Now the 3-ball by Goody, his 3rd 3 of the game. Mast, free throw, rattles in. Mast with his first point of the second half. He has 14. Nebraska goes back up 69-68. Second one is good. Used every part of the rim. He has 15. Harmon's out there with Shannon, I think. Shannon getting a breather?
Getting a breather.
I think he is. Goody, Harmon. Here's Ty Rogers. Dribbles into the paint. Looking to post. Down to Damask. Damask in front of us. 70-68 Nebraska. 8:30 for the game. Here's Damask in front of us. Shot clock to 10. Damask drives. Can't fire. Now to Hawkins. Looking for Goody. Goody top of the key. Shoots a 3. Banked it in.
I will take it.
He banked it in. And the Illini have their first lead since it was 10-8. And the Illini fans are roaring now. 71-70 Illinois. A bank shot by Goody. Jumper for 3. Mast missed it. Rebound to Mast. Here come the Illini with their first lead at the 8-minute mark of the second half. 71-70. Here is Damask. Cross-court Goody, another 3. Short, missed it. Short, rebound Alec, loose ball, though he lost it. Lob inside, Damask to Hawkins. He lays it in. Nebraska needs a timeout.
Excellent read.
How do you like that? Woo. The Illini have stormed from 15 down, and this time it's Luke Goody, who hadn't hit more than 1 3 in a game all the way back to the Penn State game. And he's unleashed here with 4 of them. And the Illini have roared in front 73-70. As we take a break, the under 8 timeout, 7:49 to go in the game. The winner gets Wisconsin tomorrow. Illinois 73, Nebraska 70 on the Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
he can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
With a strong foundation and commitment to quality, IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together we are building the Illini.
In this building, and I know a lot of you listening out there were feeling kind of down. I know Dion was struggling with it.
Yeah.
Illinois was down 15. They were down 11 and a half. They roared back to take a 3-point lead, their biggest lead of the day. They're down to 7:49 on the clock. The ILLI chants are up. They're up as well in Michigan, driving home from a tennis match. Rutgers women's tennis at Northwestern, Buchanan, Tennessee, Springfield, Illinois, Nashville, Tennessee, Carrollton, Texas, Naples, Florida. They say bring it home. Goody, who hadn't played a lot of minutes in some recent games, has hit huge three-point baskets. Left wing with it, Nebraska. Bryce Williams inside to Josiah Alec. Bodies up. Shot is short. Missed. Taken out of midair by Hawkins. Let's put the hammer down. Here comes Damask. Into the front court. Hawkins shoots a three. Missed it. Rebound. Goody. Out top to Damask. Damask cuts to the rim. Leads in. Layup. Got it. He got it. Damask with 2. He's got 14. And the Illini were down 15. Now they're up 5. And how about the rebounding of Luke Goody? 6 rebounds, 12 points on 4 threes. 7 minutes to go in the game here in Minneapolis. Here is Williams to the right corner. Jumper from the baseline. Top shot, he got it from 17. Bryce Williams with 15. We'll give him those. 75-72. Illinois' lead is 3. As we crawl inside of 7 minutes, Rogers attacks the rim against Mass. Put it up and in. Rogers went right at him. Attack the paint. Attack the paint.
Over and over.
77-72. Wild shot thrown up by Bryce Williams. And as the crowd, they want goaltending?
Yes. Are you kidding?
Foul on Goody. 2 shots, no goaltending. Goody with his 3rd foul. 5 on Illinois in this half. And the Huskers now down to 49%. The Illini shooting was about 30%. Now it's at 43. The Illini have outscored the Huskers by 16 in this half.
Yes.
77-72 Illinois with 6:36 to go. And they have fought their way literally back into the game. Goody, Hawkins, Damask, Rogers, and Shannon. Williams is going to go to the line. He's an 84% foul shooter. Williams, whose dad was a great player at Charlotte, transferred in from Charlotte, and he misses the free throw.
Who was this at?
His dad played at Charlotte. I don't know his dad's name.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah. University of. Second one for Williams. 77-72 Illinois trying to get to the title game tomorrow against Bucky Badger. Williams, free throw, got it. 1 out of 2. He's got 15. Actually 16. Now we got to finish it. 6:34 left. Rogers brings it up. Ty dribbles to the right wing. Back out top to Coleman Hawkins. Guarded by Mass. Now to Damask. Damask gets a pick. Back to Hawkins in front of us. Can't fire the 3. Jump pass in the corner. Deflected out of bounds. He tried to hit Guerrier. Knocked out of bounds by Bryce Williams and Gary. 10 on the shot clock. 6:16 for the game. Shannon leads the way with 33. That's the overall single game record for any player for the Illini. Kipper Nichols had 31. I get it. Overall 35. Nichols had 31. Most for the Illini. 8 to shoot. Now 6. Out top Hawkins for 3. Got it. He got it. Hawkins with a 3. And the Illini lead is 7, if you can believe it. 80-73 Illinois. Here is Williams out top to Mast. Now to Hoiberg, left wing, can't fire. Now to Mast. Free throw line, jumper short, rebound. Hawkins, another rebound. His sixth. And the Illini lead is 7. 5:48 to go. The Illini fans are standing. The Husker fans are sitting. It was the reverse for most of the first half. Here is Shannon on the right wing. Shannon, dribble drive to the paint, a collision. Ball loose. Guerrier cleans it up and puts the garbage in the can. And another timeout. Nice job by Guerrier. They're going to clean up under the floor. That ball popped loose. Shannon a little ginger as he gets up. And the Illini lead it 82-73. We'll keep it here.
Way to be in the right place at the right time, Torrance, he was. That was a lot of contact.
Shannon plowed in there, and he got hammered. The ball came out. Gary just found it under the basket, put it in. Kipper Nichols scored 31 against Iowa. Big Ten tournament back in 2018. Illinois lost that game. That's the new Illini single game record, the overall single game record for any player. 35, Michael Thompson for Northwestern in 2011. Shannon with 33, Damask with 14, Guerrier with 10. Rogers has 6 points and 10 rebounds. And in the last 2 games, or the last handful of games, 3 games, he's had 27 points and 22 rebounds. He's doing it all. Timeout was called. Nebraska has 1 left. The Illini with a chance of ILL ringing down here in Minneapolis. After there wasn't much to cheer about for that whole first half, Nebraska led by 11 at half. The lead got to 15, and then Brad Underwood called a timeout, and they've been on fire ever since. Here's Williams, drives on Hawkins, layup, missed it, fouled by Coleman Hawkins. Got him one-on-one. Williams forces the action. And with that, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10 seconds for station ID on Illinois basketball from Learfield. Williams shooting 2. First one he missed. He looks gassed, by the way.
He does.
His body language is sagging. And Nebraska played the late game last night. They had a shorter night. 82-73 Illinois.
And then they play such a short rotation.
Williams' second one is good. He hits 1 out of 2. The Illini lead is 8. 82-74 after being down by 15 about 12 minutes ago. Here is Rogers. Rogers with a drive to the right wing. Drives on Alec into the paint. Tie up and in. Fell out. Rebound Rogers trying to get it back. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Nebraska. Boy, Rogers had that baby go in there and then crawl back out. And then tried to get the rebound and got tied up by Alec. Got 2 physical players that are a lot alike, Rogers and Alec. And they got great hair, too, by the way. Both of them. 82-74. Illinois with 5 minutes to go. Here in Minneapolis, the winner against Wisconsin tomorrow. Hoiberg out top right wing, Tominaga, and he traveled. He was going to fire a 3, and then as he shuffled his feet to move in, as Shannon went flying by. And the turnover for Nebraska. That's up to 8 for them. Illinois with 6. The Illini shooting 44%. They've hit 4 of their last 5 shots. 82-74 Illinois. He can score 100 here. But keep this going. Here's Rogers. Dribble drive on Alec. Fell down. In trouble. Threw it away. Tried to hit Damask. Hoiberg the steal. Boy, he plays hard. Hoiberg to the right baseline, spinning down the lane, back to his right, Tominaga. Missed it for 3. Rebound Damask. He has that quick trigger, wouldn't go in. 4.5 minutes to go. The Illini up 8. After being down by 15, Nebraska another cold stretch. 6 of their last 7 they've missed. Now Damask. Guarded out top by Hoiberg. 4:12 to go in the game. Making it a half-court game. Here is Damask. Down to 8 to shoot. Damask looking inside. Guerrier cuts open, had it deflected out of bounds to Illinois. Is getting a hand on it, or the Huskers. 3 to shoot. 4:01 for the game. Illinois leads it 82-74. And what a turnaround here in the second half.
It was.
And they went back to what they do, which is score in the paint.
Scoring in the paint and defending.
Yeah.
I mean, they've really cut off the spigot on this Nebraska team.
Rogers looking for Shannon. Going to shoot it with 2-1. Left-handed shot, missed it. Rebound, Williams. Huskers inside of 4 minutes, down 82-74. Williams, right wing three. Short. Tired shot. Rebound, Hawkins. Shannon has it. Shannon with 33 today. Dribbles across the timeline. 3:40 left. Come on, clock. Here is Shannon out near midcourt. Shannon with a drive. Kicks. Right corner down to Hawkins. Back to Shannon. 10 to shoot. Terrence shoots a three. Got it. He got it from the deep right corner. And Shannon buries the three. What a huge basket as the clock was winding down. 85-74 Illinois. They're up 11. Underneath the basket, Tominaga. Wild shot won't go. Rebound Shannon. The Illini can smell it. 3:08 to go. They've shut off the spigot on the Cornhuskers. And Shannon with 36, a new Big Ten tournament record. He's going to go for more. Layup, missed it. Rebound, Rogers couldn't tap it in. Rebound, Hoiberg. Illinois up 11. 85-74, Hoiberg to the rim. Fouled on the arm by Hawkins. Wasn't going to give him the layup.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
And we'll get a timeout. Pursue your passions. Find a path you love at the U of I's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. 70-plus majors and endless opportunities. Go.illinois.edu/LAS. And today's game brought to you by the new Illinois Signature Cashback Card. Visit IlliniCard.org. 2:47 left. Illinois 85, Nebraska 74 after being down by 15 in the second half on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Accumulation, preservation, generation. At Busey Bank, these are the principles we use to build meaningful financial partnerships with our clients and their families. With sound advice and vast resources, partner with Busey for a personalized approach to your legacy. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Yeah, I know. It's officially still winter out there. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun in the sun. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea knows how to turn up your day drinking fun all year long. I mean, there's even a sun on those bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea is made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol, which goes down smooth. So whether you're knee-deep in snow or making footprints in the sand, be sure to look for Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea in the bright yellow cans. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
These days, it's more important than ever to have a partner who puts safety at the forefront, a partner who understands what you're up against, a partner you can count on to get you what you need when you need it. That's why United Rentals is here for you, combining safety, equipment, expertise, and data to help your team get the job done. United Rentals. We're here to help with the equipment and tools you need. For the store nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 1-800-UR-RENTS.
For generations, hard-working people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
The Illini with 36 from Terrence Shannon, 10 of 21 from the field, 11 of 14 from the line. Damask with 14, 7 rebounds and 8 assists. Guerrier 10 points. Rogers 6 points, 11 rebounds, and the Illini were dead in the water in the early couple of minutes of the second half, have roared back to life, and boy, have they ever. 85-74, the lead over Nebraska, and they've done it in the paint.
Yes.
And with rebounding.
Done it in the paint. I mean, this second half, we're plus 10 in the paint, 22 points to 12. And we're also plus 6 on the rebound. it comes back to those little things. As Coach said earlier in the year, there's two things that travel, defense and rebounding. And that's what they have done this second half.
Free throws for Hoiberg. First one is no good. He's a 69% foul shooter, has 4 points. Shannon with 36. Damask with 14. Guerrier with 10. Goody with 12. Huge three-point shots for Goody. 17 for Williams, 16 for Tominaga. Hoiberg, second free throw is good. He has 5 points. Now Hoiberg out, and back in is Lawrence for Nebraska. 85-75, the lead 10 for the Illini. They're in the double bonus, by the way, the rest of the game. Damask, Rogers, Hawkins, they've all logged heavy minutes. Shannon in the background. Oh, bad pass. And what? Foul on Nebraska. Ooh, Damask was in trouble. And the foul on the Huskers.
Good thing he went back.
Oh, that was almost a layup at the other end. In the backcourt there. Illini instead goes shoot free throws. Leading by 10. 85-75 with 2:45 to go. Wisconsin took out Purdue earlier today in overtime. Damask, 2 shots. Illini tonight, 15 out of 20. Damask for the game, 2 out of 2. First one, got it. Damask with 15. The Illini up 11. This would give them their biggest lead of the game at 12. 86-75. Second one, got it. Damask got them both. 16 for Marcus. 87-75. The Illini lead is 12 after being down by 15 early in this half. Williams around to pick Tominaga. Can't fire inside to Mash. Shot blocked by Hawkins. Out of bounds. To who? Hawkins, another block.
Yes, came from the back and block. Too bad we're not under 2.
Yeah.
Because the guys in white seem to think it wasn't off of them.
Yeah, Tominaga's going to inbound it. Nebraska ball, 2:31 for the game. Right. Lob, top of the key to Lawrence. Left wing Mast for 3. Missed it. Rebound Rogers. His 12th rebound. 2:20 left. Illinois leads Nebraska by 12. 87-75. Shannon with a huge day, a career day. And now he needs to call a timeout as they double team him. Illini will have 1 left. Oh boy. Looking for bigger, bolder, better yields. FS Envision seed corn and FSI soybeans here to change the game. Our seed products deliver winning results every single time.
I was just going to say, we got to make sure
you feeling better?
I feel a lot better, Brian. Feel a lot better right about now.
Woo, that was a sickening feeling there for a while. And it's just real simple. You said the game is simple.
Oh, yes.
We just aren't going to our strengths. We're playing their game.
Exactly. This is not a difficult game. You make the other team adjust to you. I mean, we were playing the way they play, letting them go where they want to go. We're the more athletic team. We're the longer team. We're actually the bigger team. You have to play like that. I mean, God gives you talents, man. You better use them.
87 points for the Illini to 75 for Nebraska. The Huskers are shooting 29% in this half. 8 of 28. Illinois shooting 55%. 16 of 29, and they've hit 5 threes. Don't overlook the Goody shots, too.
Oh, yeah.
Those were huge in that 13-2 run. Illinois in front by 12 with 2:14 to go. They play catch with it. In the backcourt, Rogers. Now to Damask. Going to play keep away from the Huskers here. Rogers to Shannon. Shot clock at 10. 2 minutes left. Pass Guerrier. Right corner 3. Got it.
I thought
he buries it from the deep right corner. Guerrier with a 3. And the Illini have scored 90 points. And they're up 15. It's completely flipped. Down 15 to up 15. 90-75 Illinois. Step back 3. Williams got it. Rattled it in. Huskers won't go away. 90-78, the lead 12. Damask in the backcourt. 1:36 left. Rogers needs to get it across the line. They double team. Lobs it ahead. Dangerous pass. Shannon barely lands inbounds.
Wide receiver too, huh?
Shannon with a good catch. Yeah, they like that one on the football team. 90-78 Illinois. Here is Damask. 12 to shoot. 1:20 left. Damask out beyond the arc. Damask as the Illini crowd on their feet. Shot clock at 5. Marcus Damask in the paint. Lost the handle. Fumbled it away. Turnover. Williams the other way. Shannon blocks the shot. Tried to lay up. Counted and one. 90-80. with 1:08 to go.
But why the reach in?
You don't need to.
Yeah, give him the basket. You're playing against the clock now.
Yeah. That's his 4th, by the way.
Got to be smarter than that.
And the Illini are going to give, they got 2 points, and now they're going to give him 1 more. Bryce Williams is up to 22 points. Williams, the former transfer from Charlotte, 7 against Illinois back in February. This to cut it to 9, and it's good. All right. And let's see here. The Illini are going to face some full court pressure. 90-81. They're up 9 with 1:08 to go. Trying to get to the title game. They did it in 21. DeMass trying to get it inbounds to Guerrier. Lob ahead Hawkins. Pass ahead to Rogers, who's all by himself, but a foul. I think Lawrence got Hawkins at midcourt with 1:05 to go.
I'll take that. Put the 80% free throw shooter guy on the line.
Yep. Guerrier was almost fouled, and then he got it ahead. Rogers would have had a slam dunk if they hadn't fouled at midcourt on Hawkins, who will go to the line. Coleman is 0 of 0. Hit some big ones last night. 7 points, 7 rebounds. He's had some big blocks today. Illini is a team with 3 blocks. 2 shots. First one good for Coleman Hawkins. And Hawkins now with 8 points, I believe. Yeah, 8 points for Coleman.
8 points, 7 rebounds.
Yep. 91-81, Illinois by 10. What a turnaround. 1:05 to go. Second free throw good. And the big man for the Illini puts Illinois up 92-81. Here come the Huskers, a minute to go in the game. In the second semifinal. Underneath, quick pass. Tominaga got away. Feed from Lawrence laid it in. Timeout, Nebraska.
And that's not a bad thing. I mean, the three-point shot is what will beat you right now. And not making free throws. Yeah. So you know Nebraska's going to foul. You got to be aware of that. Can't turn it over and can't give up the three-point shot.
The Illini with 92 points today, 92-83. They're shooting 45%. Nebraska's had droughts of like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Goody hit some big shots. Shannon went wild. Kind of kept us afloat long enough to get back into it. The Illini team tournament record in the Big Ten tournament is 94. The last time they did that was 2003, scoring 94 points in the Big Ten tournament.
Nice. Well, we know that's one of the things this team can do is to score, boy.
Yeah.
Well, it's just when we want to. Do we want to play defense this night or not?
WDAN 1490 listening with us today. Orange Beach, Alabama cheering. Riverdale, Illinois beat those Huskers. Scottsdale, Arizona bring us an Illini winner for the spring training fans. In our living room, dinner party celebrating our 28th wedding anniversary. Married in South America. I don't think she knew what she was in for, they say. Get us a victory for our anniversary president. Pacing in Fort Wayne, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Say hi to all on Green Street. Strongsville, Ohio with us today. Morehead City, North Carolina. South Carolina with us. Oak Brook. Effingham, Illinois. Miami, Illinois. I'm sorry, Miami, Florida.
No, there is a Miami, Illinois.
Yeah, Miami, Ohio, too, right?
Yep.
Listening from a gym in Champaign, Pittsfield. Simpsonville, South Carolina. Here we go. DeMass to inbound. Gets it back from Hawkins. 54 seconds left. The Illini lead is 9. Pass ahead to Harmon, who's a good foul shooter. Lost the ball at midcourt. Loose on the floor. Harmon dives for it. Nebraska has it. 40 seconds left. Drive by Williams. Missed the layup. Alec with the tap. Puts it up and in. 92-85 and a foul on Illinois. They lost the ball at midcourt. 92-86, actually. Is that right? No, it'd be 92-85. Yeah, 92-85. They got 86 on the big board, 85 on the stat sheet. One shot for Alec, who the Illini lost it at midcourt. They scrambled down, and Alec hit a layup and was fouled, and he misses the free throw. Rebound, Illinois. Rogers lobs ahead to Shannon. Run out and a slam.
Good heads-up play.
Good heads-up play. 94-85 Illinois. 33 seconds to go. Hoiberg with a drive. Layup. Got it. The coach's son now has 7 points. The lead is 94-87. 7-point lead, Illinois, 30 seconds left. And Damask inbound to Hawkins. Hawkins trapped to Harmon. Ahead to Rogers. Another slam. That's how you break the press. 96-87 Illinois. 20 seconds left. Williams for three. Missed it badly. Rebound Shannon. He's fouled on the rebound. And we're headed to Sunday at the Big Ten tournament.
I like the two slams, but I'd much rather just run around and waste the clock, Brian. But got to get in the stat book.
Shannon, I said he might get to 40. He's got 38.
There you go.
He'll have a shot at 40 here. The Illini getting ready to play Wisconsin tomorrow at 2:30 for the Big Ten championship.
Can I say, regardless of what happens tomorrow, Big Ten MVP MVP is at the free throw line.
96 points. The Illini 97 with 17 seconds left. The lead back to 10. Just an unbelievable turnaround, following what Dr. Thomas prescribed. 97-87. Illinois by 10. 17 seconds left. Free throw good. 30 points. 40 points. 40 for Terrence Shannon. He checks out of the game. And listen to the Illini in Minneapolis. (98-87), 40 for Shannon. Damask checks out. Moretti's in. Goody's checked back in. Shot clock off. 98-87 Illinois. Bryce Williams are going to let him go. Off balance shot, missed it. Rebound to the corner. Harmon's got it. The Illini can dribble it out. What a comeback. 15 down early in the second half. They rally to beat the Huskers. 98-87. We'll see you Sunday for the Big Ten Tournament Championship.
Oh, my God, Brian.
What a comeback.
They just want to give me a heart attack, Brian. They want to raise my blood pressure. I don't understand why. Great win, great fight. As Coach said earlier, he does not question their heart. He doesn't question if they can come back from games, because they always
shown it 2 nights in a row.
Yes, they have.
Double figures last night. Both times, Brad Underwood had to call a second half timeout. And listen to the roar for the Illini as they celebrate, headed back to the Big Ten Tournament Championship. Awaiting them will not be Purdue. Coach Underwood will join us here in a couple of minutes. We'll have all the post-game activity from the media room as the Illini rallied from 15 down, 55-40, and they took it to Nebraska.
Yeah, they did.
Wow. 98-87 is the final score. On to Sunday tomorrow. The championship game, it'll be Wisconsin, not Purdue. Wisconsin took out the Boilermakers. Goody with a huge day, 4 threes. He's clapping and walking as the Illini head up the tunnel. And the Illini are going to play tomorrow after winning the championship in 2021 with Iowa and company.
Yes.
And they're about to play for it again against a very good Wisconsin team.
That they are.
Who they did beat in Madison.
And they did. And I mean, this is a good matchup between these two teams. I mean, again, this is a game tomorrow. We are going to have to control the flow of the game, because Wisconsin is going to play slow and deliberate, which might be one good thing because this was a long game, and this was a hard-fought comeback. So we're definitely going to be a little tired. So expecting the guys to get in there, get some rest, get rehydrated, use those nice little fancy boot thingies they use to get their legs back in shape.
Things you didn't have.
Things I did not have. But no, that's a heck of a comeback from Illinois.
Wow. 98-87, they send the Huskers home. The Illini will spend the night here in Minneapolis, and they will be here tomorrow to play for the championship. And, of course, the selection show is tomorrow as well, as the Illini will play for the Big Ten title. After being down 15, the biggest lead was with 19:01 to go, and Brad Underwood wasted no time as they waved the big orange and blue flag.
Yes.
For the Illini across the way.
Got the block eye flying, baby.
And Brad Underwood will join us here for a couple of minutes. And then we will hear from him a little later, too, with the players. Brad Underwood joins us. And, Coach, I don't know what you say at those early timeouts in the second half, but Dion was talking about playing the way we play. Attack the paint. Do the things we do instead of playing like they were.
we played scared. I mean, we played so wimpy and soft and pathetic. My halftime speech, we obviously didn't change much coming out of the locker room. You didn't want to check my blood pressure at halftime, but it's not an X and O thing.
Yes.
It's an effort thing, and it's an intensity thing, and it's a pop thing, and you just can't be you can't play great teams and be halfway. You got to be fully committed, and you got to be in go mode, and obviously. We woke up, we guarded, and TJ was special today.
That's right, and he was. But I guess, Coach, you're going to have to be, I'm sure you're really proud about how the guys came out and played the second half.
Yeah, I mean, that's us.
Yeah.
That has to be us. We've got to learn. We can't have halves like the first half, or we could go home.
Yeah.
And it's the abruptness of the end, as I talk about, and I can't be the one to provide all that leadership for them. I can't. It's not me. I can't go out and play for them. But when we play the right way, I like.
And not to be overlooked in that stretch was Goody hitting those threes. Shannon kind of kept us afloat, and then Goody and others came through.
Luke was huge. He's done a great job. He's fought some nagging injuries, some tendonitis in his knee, and an ankle sprain, and he was huge. I thought Quincy made was a big difference. He was out with a couple early fouls. I held him out. But his intensity, his emotion was great, and he attacked the rim. And that was the game in the second half. We got the ball in the paint and attacked the rim.
Congratulations on the win. We got to let you go and go back to the media. But tomorrow against Wisconsin, look forward to it.
We'll be in the championship. We'll show it. We'll see what we got against a very good and hot Wisconsin team.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Very good. Congratulations, Illinois and Brad Underwood go up the tunnel with a Big Ten semifinal win. If you remember 3 years ago, the Illini beat Ohio State in overtime to win the title. Tomorrow they'll play for it against Wisconsin. The run 3 years ago was against Rutgers and Iowa and then Ohio State. And the Illini with the come from behind, down 15 to win it here, 98-87. When it looked at halftime like, well, maybe headed home.
Yeah.
They turned flipped it around. The News Gazette, hot off the press, never say die Illini. Sparked by Shannon's record-breaking 40-point performance. Illini stormed back again, set up a title bout with Wisconsin. The Illini flipped the script again. And yes, they did. Down double digits against Ohio State. Last night came back to win, and this one they won going away. 98-87. Biggest lead for Nebraska today, 15. Biggest lead for Illinois, 15. Late in the game. 98-87. Illinois with a win over the Huskers on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
What's the big